Hello, good evening, everyone. Now we got around 5:30, and we got the question for gate, and we have received the questions. 7 MSQ we have, and we are going to conduct all the questions getting from the students related to our gate civil engineering examination. All the 7 MSQ. Then we have a few NATs and MCQ we will be dealing with. So be here with us and try to grab as much as you can possible. So hand over to
Okay, so guys, first of all, a very big congratulations to all of you guys. Now the gate forenoon session and afternoon session both is over, so at least you are relaxed. And now guys, here we all BYJU'S exam prep team will be telling you the answer keys, the expected cutoff as we have told in the previous session for forenoon. And yes guys, we will be also telling you that at what rank, what marks can be expected. All these will be here, so guys, please share to everybody so that all can be benefited. Guys, see one more thing, not only 2022 aspirants, but the students who will be giving 2023 or 24, they also will be equally benefited because they get to know what kind of questions will be coming. Many students in the live chat will be those who have given the solution, those who have given the paper, and many will be those who will be appearing next year, so they can get an idea what students do the mistake from the live chat section. So one small request to all of you, like the session and share it to everybody so that everybody can get benefited. Not only the answer keys, but the detailed subject wise weightage plus expected cutoff we will be telling you here in this session. Guys, stay tuned. And we already have information that total there are 7 MSQ questions. Okay, more or less same as compared to the forenoon. And also guys, as we all know that there is scaling between the two shifts, so we also will be telling at the end that which shift was difficult and which students will be getting scale up marks in positive side.
Alright guys, so basically the curiosity that you are having right now, that what should be the correct answer to that particular question, was I right or was wrong, so you are going to get each and every solution here on this screen right now in just no time. And also we'll be telling you which rank you can expect, whatever the marks you are having. Full power, just share this session with your friends, and doesn't matter if he's from the forenoon session, because we need to see this is the examination where the examination is getting conducted in 2 shifts. Right. Also, as sir has told you just now, that it is going to be important for those students who are going to appear in the examination next year as well. Right. So just in no time we are going to discuss. And MSQ were same, right, as the forenoon session, and they were, I guess, 7 MSQs we were having, right sir? So last year, just as you know, there was negligible MSQ, right? In one session we were having 1, and I guess in another session there was none. But this time we can see both of the session are having same amount of MSQ, and those are 7 MSQs. So I'll just hand over to Rohan sir.
So first of all, I really hope that you all of you have prepared well, and all of you have given your examination well. And secondly, I would like to know that what is your thought upon the examination? How did you find the examination? Was it tough? Was it moderate? Or was it easy? Kindly comment in the chat section and let me know. How was the examination level? MSQs were 7 questions, right? And difficulty, see, the first forenoon session, as we discussed with other faculties, it was found out that all the questions were explained very properly in our sessions. In our BYJU'S sessions, we have explained each and every question very clearly in each and every subject. So the paper was very easy from our side because each and everything was taught by us in the classes itself. Nothing was, not even a single question was there which we may say that it has not been taught by us. So guys, this session also, this paper also, we are expecting similar kind of questions only. And if you have attended all the classes properly, and if you have attended seriously, if you are a good student, then I am sure that you are going to score very good marks in the examination. Gate 2020, we are shortly we are going to start with the questions, as we are going to.
Even sir, few of the questions has appeared which we have taken in the YouTube free classes. That was too
Actually,
exciting for the students. Those has those came for the YouTube classes live. They have get benefited from the classes, isn't it?
Exactly, sir. Exactly. So, what do you think? What was the question level? What was the paper level for the evening session? Tell me, everyone. Comment in the chat section.
Guys, you can just comment in 3 words. Either it is moderate or easy or tough. Just let us know on the comment section. And let me just tell you guys with a brief about the paper that overall the paper was moderate to tough. Yes, guys. To be very frank with you, after 2 hours or so, when we have seen most of the questions here, we are in the better position to tell you, is it either moderate, tough, or easier or harder than the forenoon session. Total number of MSQ questions, guys, it was 7, more or less same as that of the forenoon session. 34 MCQs were there, 24 were NAT, and guys, highest weightage same as the morning shift. It was of geotechnical engineering, environmental, that is as expected. There is no surprise here, huh? So highest weightage था geotechnical का था, environment, and then transportation engineering, same like the previous. Well, okay, one question we are receiving from the students also, yes, but also as you know, the BYJU'S exam prep team only goes with the solution when we are 100% sure. Okay, you can also share us your questions. Okay, general aptitude and mathematics was moderate. Okay, one question was structural dynamics. Guys, I don't think that there is any highlight here because it is as expected. Geotech and environment on highest side. But yes, this is. So the 2023 aspirants who are watching here, 2024, bye guys, now this is also there that you should be focusing on, because in the previous years, not much questions were from structural dynamics. Okay, let us tell about the weightage. Engineering mathematics 30, that is, yeah, that like sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1, it is also fixed now. Okay, earlier days in my time, 2011, engineering mathematics can be 15 marks, can be 10 marks, it is now fixed by IIT Bombay notification. Now strength of material, one question of 1 marks, one question of 2 marks, 3. Okay, same 2 number of questions were in the morning session as well. Hydrology, there was 2 marks as expected. Engineering mechanics 0. Geotechnical engineering 11, exactly same as the forenoon session. Structural analysis, yes, in forenoon session was also around the same marks, nowadays 6. Surveying 6. Building material is 4 marks. Now design of steel structure is 2 marks. Irrigation as expected 3. So it is all expected, nothing, no surprise here except structural dynamics part. Transportation engineering 1 marks more than the forenoon session. It was 7 there, now it is 8. Fluid mechanics 8, environment engineering 11, design of concrete structure 8. As far as I remember, because I'm not very good in remembering, but I guess concrete was exactly 8 in the morning section as well. Aptitude fixed 15 marks. Okay, now guys, if I compare the things with the 2020 and 21, because why we have made this slide of 2020 and 21, because a student now when he's giving, he always compete himself or he check the score of the previous year, that is his seniors, not super seniors. That is why we have made a slide also, and we will be giving you that in a PDF format as well. So okay, so now Ankit sir will be coming with the surveying solution. Guys, share the session so that more commandos can join in. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, how are you guys? How was the paper? How was the paper, guys? How was the paper? Now, as I am receiving the questions, guys, so basically let us try to solve this. Let us try to solve the question. Right now, I'll be just writing the questions. Guys. So, guys, basically the first question which I am taking right now over here. That is from CPM, right? CPM. Now, I want little bit of contribution from your side. Basically, it has been written over here. Calculate the total float time over here. Right, guys? So, basically, I don't know for which activity they are asking the time about. So, that's what you have to tell me. So, guys, are you ready with this? Right? Are you ready with this? So, basically, I'm just drawing the table. So, basically, the question is, right? The question is this. This is the question that we have activity, we have time, and we also have depends on. Fine, depends on. Activity is A, B, C, D, and E. Do you remember this kind of a question in the exam? Right? This was a 2-mark question. Okay, float 1 answer. For which activity the float was asked? You just have to tell me that. I will tell you the answer. The time was 10, 12, as I can read the handwriting. Over here, 5, 14, 10. Right? Depends. A depends on nobody. B depends on nobody. C depends on A. D depends on B. And E depends on B and C. Right, guys? So this was the question. Okay. Prasanna ji is telling me, basically it was asked about activity. Okay, fine, Prasanna ji, I'll just calculate, right, for activity E. So at first, what we need to do, let us try to draw the network diagram. So this is my initial event. The initial activities would be A, B, right? Further, after that, C depends on A. So I would make C depends on A and D depends on B. D depends on B. Fine. E depends on B and C. Okay, fine, guys. E depends on B and C. So what to do with E depends on B and C? Can I make this C come over here and take out E? No, that would be wrong because D would also depend on this, right? So basically what shall we do? We shall draw one dummy from over here and E depends on B and C. Now E depends on B and C. This is my network diagram, guys. This is my network diagram. Clear? Now let us write time over here. Fine, guys. So let me please use some different color. So time for activity A was 10. For B was 12. Is that okay, guys? Fine. For C it is 5. For D it is 14. For E it is 10. If I number the events also, if you allow me to number the events also 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right? This is the case. And thereafter, if we do the time calculations, right? If we do the time calculation 0, 10, 12, over here, it would be 15, right? And this would be 26 from this side, right? This would be 26 from this side, right? And this would be 25 from this side. So I would keep this as 26. So 26. Clear, guys? So 26, what would be my critical path? What would be my critical path? Let us find out the critical path. So my critical path would be BD. This is my critical path, everyone. Clear? B and D. That is my critical path. So now 26 minus 14, that would be 12. This would be 0. The slack along the critical path would be 0. 26 minus 10, this would be 16. Right? And 16 minus 5, that would be basically my 11. Now, as you guys are telling me that basically it was missing over here, calculate the total float. It was written in the question, which I have the handwritten question in my hand, right? So, because the printed question definitely we will not have, obviously. So, it is written, calculate the total float. But the activity is missing, but Prasanna ji is telling that it is for activity E. So, for activity E, right? Total float is FT, right? F for float, total float. So, I know it is maximum available time minus activity time. Maximum available time is 26 minus 15. Right? And the activity time is 10. So, how much it would be? 11 minus 10? 1. So, this is the answer. Everybody, how many of you got this answer? Can I have in the comment box? How many of you had this answer? How many of you had this answer? Yes, Narendra ji, good. Good, Civil ji, good. So this is the answer, guys. This is the answer. Good. Finally. So it is the total float for activity E. Thank you very much, guys. Sir, diagram से नहीं बन रहा था मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट के वाले का. अच्छा, तो शिवम जी डायग्राम मैंने मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट वाले का बनाया था दोस्त. वो आसान था. अगर आप देखोगे मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट का एनालिसिस. किस दुनिया में हो दोस्त? मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट का एनालिसिस कब होगा? मतलब अब आप तब जाग रहे हो. हिंदी में एक मुहावरा है, तब पछताए क्या हो जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. दोस्त, वो हम खत्म कर चुके, उसका एनालिसिस दे चुके, लगभग 45 से 46-50 सवाल डिस्कस कर चुके हम. ठीक है, तो बेसिकली हम उसका कट ऑफ भी देख चुके हैं कि बेसिकली जो टॉपर जो रहेगा वो आपका 90 मार्क्स के ऊपर रहेगा. 80 से 90 के बीच में लगभग आपके 100 मार्क्स. देखो तो भैया 3 घंटे का सेशन ले चुके हैं और इमीडिएटली एग्जाम खत्म होने के बाद वो अरे सॉरी ना बोलो. सॉरी के लिए नहीं बोल रहे हैं. ये ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पे किसी को ठीक है बड़ा बुरा खाया जा रहा है. बेसिकली ये जस्ट आपकी जानकारी के लिए दोस्त. अपडेट रहना है, अपडेट रहना है. ये बेसिकली फास्ट मूविंग वर्ल्ड है, राइट? 26. अच्छा, रॉय साहब पूछ रहे हैं 26 माइनस 15 क्या मायने 11. ओके भाई, 26 माइनस 15, दिस इज व्हाट? मैक्सिमम अवेलेबल टाइम. मैक्सिमम अवेलेबल टाइम. टोटल फ्लोट का डेफिनेशन ही यही तो है. ठीक है, टोटल फ्लोट का तो डेफिनेशन ही यही है कि मैक्सिमम अवेलेबल टाइम माइनस एक्टिविटी टाइम, दैट इज द टोटल फ्लोट. भैया यही तो कॉन्सेप्ट है सबसे सरल भाषा में। बायजूस एग्जाम प्रेप में देखते, ठीक है, कितना अभी 2-3 दिन पहले जस्ट आपके एग्जाम के पहले हमने मैराथन लिया था और मैंने कई फ्लोट आप लोगों से कैलकुलेट करवाए थे। 2 मॉक टेस्ट हुए थे और दोनों में फ्लोट लाया था और मैंने कहा था कि मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूं कि ये सवाल है पेपर में और आ गया, राइट, क्योंकि पूछने को है ही नहीं, सिलेबस ही क्रैशिंग तक है। ठीक है दोस्तों, चलिए आगे बढ़े। चलिए अगला सवाल बड़ा प्यारा सवाल है साहब, इट्स अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन, राइट। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं अगले सवाल पे। ठीक है, अगला सवाल आपका सर्वेइंग का है। इट्स ए 1 मार्क MCQ क्वेश्चन, 1 मार्क MCQ क्वेश्चन, एंड प्लीज लेट मी नो दैट अवर डेटा इज करेक्ट और नॉट। ठीक है, प्लीज फटाफट बताइएगा। पूछा गया है, बड़ा बढ़िया सवाल है। ये मैंने आपको YouTube में नहीं करवाया है दोस्तों, बट ऐप में मैंने बहुत डिटेल में करवाया है, बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में कराया है। द पीपल हु मस्ट हैव अटेम्प्टेड माय क्लासेस इन बायजूस एग्जाम प्रेप, दे विल एग्री टू दिस फैक्ट, they will agree to this fact that कि अगर उन्होंने किया होगा तो questions are just piece of cake. So the question is, if magnetic bearing of sun at a place, right, at noon is south 2 minute east. Can somebody just let me know over here, basically is it was 2 minute or 2 degree, because in handwriting that is sounding me as 2 minutes or 2 degree, right? In handwriting it is sounding as 2 degree or 2 minutes. Was it 2 degree or 2 minute? Okay, Roy ji is telling degree, right? But degree west, Roy ji, basically I have a handwritten over here, so I believe that the direction is right, but I'm just confused with the value. Right? Okay, fine. Let me solve it with 2 degree. Right? Let me solve it with 2 degree. If it would be west, then my magnitude would be same. So no confusion about it. Right? So let me make it 2 degree. Because that won't matter at all. So south 2 degree east. Fine guys. Then the magnetic declination in degrees. Right? So my options were A, B, C, D. I will just write A, B, C, and D. It is rotating. It was 4 degree east, 4 degree west, 2 degree west, 2 degree east. These were the options, right? Basically, if this would be minute, then these value will be in minutes, right? Since these values are in degree, so these value will be in degree. So that is just an assumption. You know that basically I have a handwritten question, so basically these things can happen plus or minus, right guys? So basically no issues. I'm just trusting you guys, so you guys can also trust me. No issues. Now, basically, how many of you have attempted this question, and can you tell me the answer? Guys? Can I have the answer, please? Everyone, can I have the answer, please? What do you think? What would be the answer? I'm waiting for your answer, guys. How many of you have attempted this question? It's a very simple question. I will explain in such a manner that it is a very simple question. Okay. See, first of all, somebody is telling 4 west. See, if it is 2 degree over here, then definitely in the answer it would come as 2 degree only. This is the hint for you. Now, let me solve this. So basically, what shall I do over here? Let me have purple color. That is of BYJU'S exam prep. We love this color. Now, basically in the question it is being told that the magnetic bearing of sun at the noon is south 2 degree east, right? So this is my true north, or let us make it simple for you guys. Magnetic north and magnetic south. Agreed? Clear? Now, basically the magnetic bearing of sun at noon, each of us knows that basically sun is at the top at the noon. So from southern hemisphere or from northern hemisphere, if we look at, then basically it is just the difference of point of view. The values would be either 0 degree or 360 degree or 180 degree. 0 degree or 360 degree, both are same in WCB, right? Or 180 degree. That is the point. Now, over here, basically it is being told that, now this is my true north. And sun would represent my true north. Sun would represent my true north because that is a basically astronomical body available in the space, right? So basically this angle is how much? Right? Over here, let us assume that over here we have sun, right? Let me show it with blue color. Over here I have sun. This is my sun, right? So how much is this angle? How much is this angle, guys? This angle. This is my south 2 degree towards east. Right? South 2 degree towards east. So basically from my true north. This is the scenario. Now let me simplify this scenario for you guys, because let me make this as true north and let me make this as true south. Right? True north, true south. Now, can you observe the magnetic south is on the left hand side of true north? So basically, it would be like this. It would be like this, the magnetic south. This angle is 2 degree. Right? This angle is 2 degree. So this angle will also be 2 degree. So what is the answer, guys? Can I have the answer? Basically, the magnetic declination is 2 degree on the east side or is 2 degree on the west side? Can I have the please answer? Answer is before you. You have seen this. You have seen this, right? So you have seen this. Now you know the answer. Can you tell me what would be the answer? 2 degree east or 2 degree west? Answer will be simply what? 2 degree east. That is the answer. That is the answer. Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Just give me thumbs up sign, guys. Just give me thumbs up sign. Are you convinced with the answer? And thanks for the confirmation of the value of east. Good, guys, good. Now Ansari sir would take the question, right? I will join you very soon. I had these two questions and I'll join you soon.
Hello everyone. I hope you are doing good and all of you are just waiting for a few of the question and answer. I got a question from structure. Already you know that in the morning session also we got very easy questions from the structure, isn't it? Now I have received only one question. That question I know everyone has solved it. If you have missed that question, I'm really sorry for that, because only the degree of static and kinematic indeterminacy for that prod cantilever beam they have asked, isn't it? So let us solve this one. Have you seen that question? So a question was there from the structure. A question was there from the structure where a prop cantilever beam has given with a loading, and they have asked that what is the degree of static and kinematic indeterminacy. It was very easy. I don't know how many of you have attempted, but this was the easiest question of, I should not say anything, isn't it? So now here, if it is a hinge support, of course two reactions will be there, and at the fixed support we have a total 3 reactions. Agree or not? Total 3 reactions at this support. So total number of unknowns are here. Total number of unknowns, tell me please, how many unknowns we have now? Total number of unknowns are 5, and the available equilibrium equations we have here. Available here we have how many equations? Available equations, that is 3. Summation of fx equal to 0, summation of fy equal to 0, and summation of moment at any point must be equal to 0. And the degree of static indeterminacy will become 2. Then they have asked what is the degree of kinematic indeterminacy. So many times I told you that it is nothing but to count the degree of freedom at a joint, isn't it? No, tell me how. Just I'm waiting for your comments. What is the degree of kinematic indeterminacy for this beam? Please, guys, can you write it down? What is the degree of kinematic indeterminacy? What is the answer you have given for this one? Do you have any? See how many joints you have. We have a joint here, fixed joint, degree of freedom 0. No translation, no rotation at that particular joint, isn't it? Yes, absolutely. Please tell me what will be the degree of kinematic indeterminacy here. I'm just waiting for your answer, your comments. I'm just waiting for. So for the fixed end, we don't have any degree of freedom. There is no translation, there is no rotation. But at this end, we have a rotation. So 1 degree of freedom at hinge support and no degree of freedom at fixed support. So degree of kinematic indeterminacy will become 1. Degree of kinematic indeterminacy will become 1. Fortunately, the student who gave the question, he actually gave the options also. I don't know whether it is correct or not, but I'm sharing it with you. That was option A, 2 and 1. The degree of static indeterminacy and degree of kinematic indeterminacy, that is 2 and 1. That's great. That's great. Acharya, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And another question I got it from the airport. The airport question was also very easy. Very easy. If you see clearly, how many of you have solved the airport questions? What was the airport question? He was saying that the length of the runway at the mean sea level is 1500 meter. The length of the runway at mean sea level is 1500 meter. What will be the length of runway at the 300 meter above the mean sea level? Now tell me, what are the corrections we are implementing? Absolutely civil. This is 1605. Very fantastic one. So see, 3 corrections we are applying, correct? No, 3 corrections we are applying. Above the mean sea level for the elevation correction, then we are doing it for the temperature correction, then we are going it for the gradient correction, and that too, the gradient correction we are doing it for the effective gradient, isn't it? This is the smallest question they have asked. 7% of the basic runway length must be increased. For the 7% of basic runway length must be increased, correct or not? So he is asking the runway length that they have given 1500 meter was the basic runway length. Now over that basic runway length, if you apply the elevation correction, that is 7% for every 3 meter, height. Now he is asking only for the 300 meter height, So 7% of the correction we are going to apply on 1500. 7% of the correction we are going to apply on 1500 of our basic runway length. And that, how many 300 meters we have? Now I hope whether you have corrected mistakes or not, I don't know, but only for the 300 meters. So here you will be writing down simply 1, right? The elevation, what I taught you, if you remember, I told you that whatever the elevation, you will get it here. The elevation divided by 300, isn't it? Now for every 300 over 1, and what is the total correction you need to apply? Just cancel these two and it will become 105 meter, correct? No? So this is the correction you are going to implement for the elevation one. And now the corrected length of the runway, runway corrected length, what will be that? 1500 plus 105, isn't it? Now it will become 1605 meters. That is the corrected basic runway length. See, several times I told you, gate examination, they are not asking that two tough questions. In the morning session also, they have asked very easy questions from the structure, although they were having 8 marks question. In the evening session also, whatever the question I have received here till now, although there was a question from a surveying also, which will be dealt by Ankit sir later on. Just you keep on with Rohan sir. RCC questions will be discussed now. Please all of you take care. Thank you very much.
So hello everyone. One question from RCC has been obtained. 2 marks question, MCQ type question. So let us see what is the question first of all. So let me get to the question first. 1 second. All right, I will explain like this only. So here is the question, everyone. All right. So this is the question which has been asked in the GATE 2022 evening session from reinforced cement concrete from prestressed concrete chapter. So a very good question, guys. A very good question, and has been explained by me in the sessions very insightfully. So I have explained this question very well in my sessions. If you attended my session, you would have definitely solved this question, everyone. So let us see what is the question. A pre-tension member is given to you as whose span is 15 meters. And area of the section is given to us 450 into 450 mm. Is pre-stressed with 3 steel tendons, each of 200 mm square, which are straight and located at a distance of 125 mm from the bottom. The tendons are tensioned one after another. So this is a case of subsequent pre-tensioning. This is a case of subsequent tensioning in which the wires are tensioned to a stress level of 1500 megapascal. Assuming that the pre-stress to be same in all the tendons and the modular ratio is given to you as 6, the average loss of the pre-stress due to the elastic deformation of concrete. What is the loss in the pre-stress due to the elastic deformation of concrete is asked to you. So I hope, tell me if you have already solved, if you are able to solve this question, tell me what is the answer that you have got. And meanwhile, I will start solving for you guys. So let me draw the diagram first of all. So you are given a pre-stressed concrete beam is given to you. Okay, whose dimensions are 450 and 450. Okay, the span is given to you as 15 meters. Okay, if this is the neutral axis, the pre-stressed wire is provided at a distance of how much? 125 mm from the bottom. 3 wires are provided, 1, 2 and 3. All the 3 wires are tensioned one by one. Okay, so what will be this distance? First of all, this is 450. 450 by 2 is 225. 225 minus 125, this is 100 mm. So the initial pre-stress in each wire area is 200 mm square, and pre-stress is how much? 1500 megapascal. So let us tension wire number 1 first. So we are going to tension wire number 1 first, then wire number 2 and wire number 3. And what are the losses in wire number 1, wire number 2 and wire number 3 are going to be discussed. Now let us understand, first of all, when we are going to tension wire number 1, we are only tensioning wire number 1 now. So when wire number 1 is tensioned, there is no loss observed in any wire. So the loss in pre-stress due to tensioning of wire number 1 is 0 in all the 3 wires. If you do not know, then I have explained, you can watch the session. When wire number 2 is tensioned, there is loss in deformation in the wire number 1, which has already been tensioned. So the loss in wire number 2 and 3 will be 0, but there is going to be some loss in the wire number 1. So what is the loss in wire number 1 due to tensioning of wire number 2? So it is equal to M times FC. What is FC? FC is the stress in the wire. So we are providing a force of, what is the force that is being provided? P naught into area, which is equal to 1500 into 200. So this is the force. So what is the stress at this location? What is the force at this location due to this P force? What is the stress at this particular location? In concrete, stress in concrete, FC, will be equal to P upon AC plus P upon P into E upon I, and Y will be, what will be this Y value? This will also be equal to E. Y will also be equal to E. So P into E square. So if you substitute, FC will be equal to, P is equal to how much? 1500 into 200 divided by area is 450 into 450 plus P into E square, 1500 into 200 into 100 square upon, what is I? BD cube by 12. B 450 into 450 cube divided by 12. If you simplify this, your FC will come out to be equal to how much? Calculate and tell me, everyone. What is the FC you are getting? So you are going to get 2.36 megapascal. So this is the stress in concrete at the location of steel. Now what will be the loss in the wire number 1? Is equal to 6 times 2.36, which is equal to 14.15 megapascal. So the loss in the wire number 1 will be equal to 14.16 megapascal. Now when the third wire is going to be tensioned, due to the tensioning of this wire, the losses will be in wire number 1 and 2. So in wire number 3 there will be no loss, and in wire number 1 and 2, due to the same force, the force is going to be same, all the parameters are same, so the loss will also be the same, 14.16 and 14.16. So what is the total loss? Total loss over here is 0, over here is 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0, over here is 14.16, and over here is 14.16 plus 14.16, which is equal to 28.32. So this is the total loss. This is the total loss. Now let us see what has been asked in the question. What is the parameter they have asked? So they have asked us to calculate what is the average loss. They have asked us to calculate what is the average loss. Average loss in the pre-stress due to the elastic deformation. So average loss will be 0 plus 14.16 plus 28.32 divided by 3, which will come out to be equal to 14.16 megapascal. So the average loss will be 14.16. Yes, everyone. So how many of you have got the right answer, everyone? They have asked you the average loss, not the total loss. They have asked you the average loss. So I hope, Shantu, it is clear to you, right? They have asked you the average loss, not the total loss. C will be the right option. All right. So C, if you would have read the option statement properly, you would have got the answer right. So that is what you have to do in the examination. Read each and every question twice, so that you understand the statement properly. So yes.
Thank you
So Joshi sir is going to come up now.
Thank you so much, sir. So everybody, how are you? Chalo, फटाफट से let's start with the few more questions. All right. क्या लिखा है? The tension member है, ये तो अपना है नहीं. We'll go to the next question. So by the way, how was the examination? How was the examination? हाँ जी. Set है? Santu, Rahul, Shivam, Ayushi. Quickly let me know in the comment box how was the examination for you. Was it easy, moderate, or tough? And then begin the solution also. ठीक है? Everyone, quickly tell me. Write down in the comment box. Let's move right to the next question. अच्छा. Directly चलते हैं. जब किधर है भाई? अरे यार ये क्या क्वेश्चन आया था? What is the dimension of dynamic viscosity, बेटा? What is very tough? Oh, देखते हैं. Rahul is saying what would happen just to qualify it. अरे छोड़ो अभी solution देखते हैं full power के साथ. And please, in the end I'll also tell you how to deal with this in case you are not getting that much marks which you were expecting. ठीक है, मैं बताऊंगा आपको. Experience है अपने पास उसका भी. I'll talk about that as well. चलो, very easy question I guess. I don't think so this is tough. Is it tough? Just please share the session with everyone so that everyone can get the benefit and everyone get the solution of the particular question that we are having here. So what is the dimension of dynamic viscosity? This is the first question, everyone. Was this a tough question? It wasn't a tough question, right? It was one of those questions which are very easy to solve also, right? So if I just go step by step, you all know. If we just talk about in terms of SI unit also, so dynamic viscosity they are asking. The first thing is dynamic viscosity is nothing but it is Newton per meter square and second, right? या Pascal second भी आप बोल देते हो उसको कभी कभी, तो that will also work for us. अभी न्यूटन क्या है, MLT minus 2 होता है भाई साहब, फोर्स है ना, MLT minus 2 होता है डायमेंशनल, इसकी फंडामेंटल जो डायमेंशन हम लोग बोलते हैं, दिस इज द फॉर फोर्स, राइट, दैट इज न्यूटन डिवाइडेड बाय m स्क्वायर, मीटर स्क्वायर बोले तो लीनियर डायमेंशन दैट इज l स्क्वायर, एंड सेकंड इज नथिंग बट t ओनली. You just do nothing, काटो पीटो and घोलो और लगा लो. इसमें क्या, what is this? अरे यार, this is m l minus 1 t minus. How many of you got the same answer? And that is nothing but option B. सही है क्या everyone? How many of you got this? Quickly, everybody. संतु करेक्ट बेटा, स्टडी नाउ करेक्ट है, फुल पावर, सेट है सीन. चले क्या, नेक्स्ट पे चलते हैं. Let's move to the next question. What is the question that we are having? I'll just write the answer here also for you. Quickly guys, the option is nothing but ml minus this, ml minus 1 t minus 1. This is what is the right answer for us for this amazing and a very chotu motu question. Alright, moving on to the next question. Why Vinay, what do you have done? Why you have made this question wrong? This was the easy one. No problem. Moving on to the next very beautiful concept, and that is green shield. Alright, so what they are saying, for a traffic stream, V space mean speed, K is density, Q is flow, VF. यार ये गलत हुआ क्या? Have you made this wrong? I think it should not be wrong. चलो, what we have to do is, as soon as we see these things and we also see the green shield distribution and we also see that everything is getting changed linearly, so we know that तुरंत एकदम we get this thing ना, अरे ये तो green shield है. This is green shield distribution, right? So how you are going to approach this? So let's take the first option only, right? Let's take the first option. First option says that Q is equals to VF into VF by KJ. ब्रैकेट के बाहर आता है K square. क्या करें अभी? What is the approach that we can follow over here, guys? Let's do one thing. Let's simply take some few things common and let's see if we can get the right answer or not. All right. So I think here it should be K, not V. I think here it should be K, not V. You just please verify me also. ठीक है, मेरे को बता देना. If something is you see ना, no sir it wasn't there. Let us know. All right. ट्रैफिक से ज्यादा क्वेश्चन आए हैं इस बार. कर पाए कि नहीं ये बताओ मेरे को. कर पाए ना? That is more important. ठीक है. So I think this should be K. मेरे को सही करो, मेरे को correct करो if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong here. Right. बहुत बढ़िया. सही है भाई. फिर तो सेट हो गया ना सीन यहाँ पर. ये देखो जादू दिखाओ आपको. चलिए, so VF और K हो गया. अभी clearly we can see that we can take common this VF K common we can do, and here we will be getting 1 minus VF common K common, so K by KJ. Now as soon as I see this, I can still remember that particular relation that we are having. Do you remember or not? V is equals to VSF. VF यहाँ पे बोल दे रहे हैं 1 minus K by KJ. Do you remember this relation, everybody? Green shield. I guess this is the right relation that I am writing over here. So guys, do one thing. Let's take this K here. So it will be Q by K. So Q by K is equals to VF bracket 1 minus K by KJ. All right. What is traffic volume by traffic density? Everybody. What is traffic volume by traffic density? शिवम ने बता दिया भाई, बहुत ही बढ़िया. It will be your velocity, nothing else. So V is equals to VF 1 minus K by KJ. So can I say this is nothing but this is exactly this? So option A should be the right answer. Can we say that? Yes, we can say that, right? So it is correct, right? It is correct. Option A will be the correct answer to mark. Super, sir. Okay. So let's move to the next question now, everyone. As soon as I press this cross, everything will be removed. So just see it, right? And if you have made it correct, let us know in the comment box by sending a beautiful heart sign quickly. Moving on, देखो green भी हो गया तो क्या बात. Moving on to the next thing, and that is the. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just. Yes. Okay, another question we have. Very beautiful question. क्या बोला भाई? देख लेते हैं. Okay, this is MSQ question, everybody. This is MSQ question, and let's see if we can solve this particular question or not. MSQ था क्या वो वाला? Okay, I'll look into it. No problem. The rectangular channel, a hump is provided. Which of the following statement are correct for choked and unchoked condition? ये पूछा भाई. This is the rectangular channel, I guess. बढ़िया बढ़िया. So we have a lot of options here. Before jump to the options, let's do one thing. Let's try to understand what were the condition we used to study in our classes as well, right? So if you remember that, if I just talk about a subcritical flow. Right, this is my delta z, that is nothing but the height of the hump that we should have, right? And here we'll be having y1 and y2, y1 and y2. As you know guys, till the value of delta z max, what used to happen? Y1 was same, y1 would not used to change, right? But if we talk about the y2, it keep on decreasing, but as soon as it reaches that delta z max, now we have achieved the critical velocity, critical depth. And now critical depth, we can't go beyond that because it is at the minimum energy, na beta? Energy chali gayi. Kaise aage jao? So now it is in critical energy, right? But now what will happen? Your y1 will start increasing, right? This is for the case of your subcritical, okay? And in case of super, same thing happen, but differently. For super, right? For super, this is delta z max. All right. So here y2 will remain. What will happen? y1 will remain same, no change, right? y2 will keep on increasing, and after that it will be stagnant and it will keep on decreasing because it will reach to critical depth. Now based on these explanation, can I know what should be the right answer? Everybody in the comment box quickly. Chaliye, let's study for choked condition. Acha, y1 decreases for supercritical. Acha, y1 decreases for supercritical, okay, and what else? And increases for supercritical flow. Okay. For choked and y1 increases for supercritical. भाई यार क्या क्या लिखा है बताओ? What is this option? Right, what is this option? And then they are saying in choked condition y1 remain constant, in unchoked condition y1 remains at critical. See, if something is not changing, it is happening at the delta z max level, right? So as per the given option, I guess there will be some more information given to you, but as per this condition, this whole question can be easily answered. I hope you have got all these things that I am telling you. All right, so now let us have Abhinav sir for more questions, right? With full power, with full energy, and please keep on noting down how many marks you are getting. It is going to help you out. ठीक है सर? हाँ वही ना शिवम भाई, इसमें क्या अभी कुछ भी लिखा हुआ है बताओ. But yeah, this is the approach. Doesn't matter what will be the option. As soon as you will see the right option, you will be able to get the right answer. If you know this approach, right? If you knew this approach, heart sign भेजना अगर ये वाला approach पता था तो. Sir.
Okay, so guys, I hope the students who have given the exam are feeling now relaxed. And guys, let me tell you, this analysis will be going on, but yes guys, there are many opportunities that will yet to come. Now guys, let us go to the presentation part. Okay, so first of all, before I'm coming here for the hydrology and SOM solutions, but before that guys, let me tell you about the weightage. Engineering mathematics is of 12 marks. Okay, that is memory based. Okay, although IT Bombay it should be 13, but let me tell you, as far as the data that we have verified again and again until now, we are obtaining it as 12 marks. Strength of material this time as compared to morning session, it is 9 marks. Let me again tell you guys, I apologize for the same. Before also I tell you these datas, but that was not the correct one. Now it is the authentic one. Apology from my side. Everybody guys, please share the session and put a heart sign on the comment section. Now hydrology is 3 marks, engineering mechanics this time 3 marks in the afternoon session. Geotech weightage has been increased 14 marks. Structural analysis has been decreased 2 marks, surveying 2 marks, building material 5 marks, and construction design of steel structure same like morning 2 marks, irrigation engineering 3 marks, transportation is again increased by 1 marks as compared to forenoon 9 marks, fluid mechanics 6 marks, environmental I guess 1 or 2 marks is decreased 10 marks, design of concrete is 5 marks, and aptitude is 15 marks. Okay, So guys, please share the session so that more and more commandos can join in. Yes, this is the data that I have told you about this, and yes, 2022, this is mathematics and set, this is set 2 as compared to set 1 in the morning session. As compared to set 1, mathematics marks is decreased by 1 marks. We are yet to verify it because as per the IIT guidelines it should be 13 marks, okay, but we have checked it many times, we are getting only 12 marks. Okay, strength of material is increased by 6 marks. I guess 200% increase is there, 9 marks as compared to morning. Hydrology is 3 marks. Engineering mechanics is again increased by 3 marks. Earlier it is 0 marks. And geotechnical as compared to morning session is +3. Structural analysis is reduced. Surveying is reduced by 4 marks. Building material is increased by 1 mark. Steel structure is almost same. Irrigation same. Transportation increased by 1 marks. Fluid mechanics decreased by 2 marks. Environmental engineering decreased by 1 marks as compared to morning session. And design of concrete structures is decreased by 3 marks. Aptitude is same. Okay guys, can you please let me know, Santu, Shivam, Study, Vivek, Shivam, Garg, that how you find this paper, moderate, easy or tough? Yes guys, let me now come to the solution part. This is a MCQ question. Okay, this is a MCQ question and 4 options were given. Okay, so 4 options were given here and the correct answer between this is, I get option number D is there. Okay, option number D is there, and we all know the relation between the 4 elastic constants, E is equal to 2G 1 plus mu. So G is asked, 4 options were there, and in one option it is G is equal to E upon 2 1 plus mu. I guess, I'm not very sure this answer is right, I'm sure, but I'm not very, I guess this was the D option in the paper. Okay, have you corrected? Have you got the same answer? Please let me know. I guess this everybody has done it correct. I guess this everybody has done it correct. Please let me know. Everybody has done it correct. Have you done the same answer? And guys, I'll not be wasting much of your time. Okay, so moving now to the next question. Let me just, one more question I have received. Okay, now this one. Okay, 14th slide. First of all, this. Okay, so this one, how much answer you are getting here? Nice question, nice question. This one, as compared to morning session, SOM in afternoon was tougher. SOM in afternoon was tougher. How much you got it? First I want to know answers from your side. How much answer you got it, guys? Everybody, please let me know how much answer you got it on the comment section. Please, everybody. Yes. Are you getting the answer 50 Newton? Are you getting the answer as 50 Newton? Okay, let me tell you. Guys, they are saying that net axial force in HI is 0. So HI will be 0 when here is also P force acting. The stresses will be developed such that, there here is P, because when I cut the section from here, okay, so net force, let me just correct it. Guys, there should be no reaction. When there will be no reaction, so when I cut a section here like this, summation of forces from left hand side is 0. So sigma xx is equal to 0. Okay. Now here what the relation comes, that net delta net is equal to 0. Delta net is equal to 0 because this J is fixed and H is fixed, J is fixed. So deflection net is equal to 0. Now deflection net is equal to 0. So here the deflection of HI, because there is no force according to question, so that will be 0 plus of IJ due to this P force compression, so minus P into L by AE. Okay, and due to temperature increase, L alpha delta T, so this is equal to 0. Now L to L cancelled, L to L will be cancelled, L to L, this is PL by AE. Okay, so L to L will be cancelled. Alpha is given in the question, delta T is given in the question 50 degrees Celsius, A is given in the question, P is asked. So P from here is you are getting as 50 Newton. Guys, I'm not going into the calculation. Let me again tell you. According to question, net force in HI is 0. So net force here is 0, HI. So that means this reaction must be 0 because summation sigma xx from left hand side 0 is coming. So 0 upon area, that is 0. So net elongation is 0. So net elongation of, since stress here is 0, so net elongation of HI is 0. Net elongation of this due to force, net elongation of this is elongation of HI. Now the elongation of this due to force is minus PL by A. and due to temperature is L alpha delta T. So net deflection is 0. From here you are getting this. How many of you are getting the same answer? How many of you are getting the same answer? Just let me know. Just let me know. Okay, are you getting the 50 Newton? Yes, Shivam S. Garg is also getting the 50 Newton. Now let me move to the next question. Yes, this one. So here, what is this? हाँ ये नहीं, एक और इसके बाद है और एक मैंने भेजा भी है अभी, एक आया मेरे पास, उसका solution ready है मेरे पास. Okay, now this is the next question guys, and they are asking that net elongation of the spring is 0. So what should be the value of P? What should be the value of P so that the force is 0? Force in 0. Force कब होगा 0? When the net delta is 0. Net जब भी spring में net delta is 0 equal to 0, force is 0. Come on guys, P is equal to K delta. K is a determinate value. K is not infinity, K is not 0. K is a determinate value. Neither it is 0, neither it is infinity. So net delta, whenever the net delta will be 0, okay, so there will be no elongation. No elongation. Net deflection is 0. Now delta V should be equal to delta W. Delta V is equal to PL by 3I. PL by 3EI. Okay, EI value is given in the question. Okay, L given in question. A is 5 meter. So 2A will be 10. And delta W, deflection of here due to this Q load. Take it as cantilever. Take this as cantilever. And deflection due to Q load, I have calculated, not wasting time in derivation here. So this will be 5 by 48. 5 by 48 into QL cube upon EI. But it is 2EI because it is given in the question, that is 2EI. Now calculating this ने this को मार दिया. Okay, इनके आत्मा को शांति प्रदान हो. From here, the value you are obtaining for Q is equal to 640 kilonewton. Guys, let me again tell you, I am focusing here not to showing this calculation, all these calculations. I know you need the answers. I have told you the concept, I have told you the procedure. Net deflection is equal to 0. So the deflection of V is equal to deflection of W, that means no deflection. Suppose my head goes up by 2 inches. My legs also go up by 2 inches. So my height is not increased. Suppose my head goes by 3 inches and my legs only go by 1 inches. So my height is increased by 2 inches. Okay. So now the next question, was very, very nice. Next question was very, very nice. First time in hydrology, last question. First, so Rakesh sir is ready. He is saying, do it fast for maths. 2 minutes. Yes. Okay. So Rakesh sir is ready for maths and aptitude, guys. Okay. Now this question has been asked by GATE first time. And guys, whoever has solved this question, in my eyes, he is champion. Leave the paper evening shift. Leave the MCQ, MSQ, NAT. In my eyes, whoever has solved this question in the examination, he is pure champion. How many of you have done it correct? Before I tell you the solution, please you tell me. I love this platform as analysis is fast and accurate. Thank you. Okay. Guys, share the session. Yeah, come on. See, you are thinking that only teacher is here, Bal is like, here are like this, he is taking too much effort. Guys, lots of effort is going outside. Those who are collecting the questions. In our office is just like a mela. Okay, everybody, 135 students, as I said, share. So good, or more share it, guys. Come on. This is the question. Now Rakesh sir will also like this question because this question has been asked first time in the GATE history. Okay, what is the risk? Actually, मजा आ गया यार, मजा आ गया. ये क्वेश्चन देख, risk is equal to 1 minus q की power n. Risk is equal to 1 minus q की power n. Okay, so q is equal to 1 minus q is 1 minus p. I am saying n is number of years. P is the probability of occurring of a flood and q is not occurring. N is design life, P is occurring of a flood, Q is not occurring. So it is 1 minus 1 by T की power n, and T is tending to n is tending to infinity. So now let me write with new color. Now here is the twist. Ron sir, such kind of question asked first time in GATE. इधर maths लग जाएगा अब. Now T tending to infinity ना, so we have to find out limit. This value, this expression is indeterminate. 1 minus 1 by infinity की power infinity. 1 by infinity is not indeterminate. 1 by infinity is 0. but 1 by infinity and power is also infinity, that is indeterminate. So here limit n tending to infinity 1 minus 1, t is all n only, t is n. So it is something like this, 1 minus 1 by infinity ki power infinity. The answer for this is e ki power minus 1. This value na is e ki power minus 1. So it is 1 minus e ki power minus 1. So it is 1 minus 1 upon e. You can check the calculations from here. I guess 0.632 or whatever is the answer coming. 1 minus 1 by e is the final answer, guys. Numeric value you can check, it is 0.632. Okay, so guys, I have received MSQ questions of structures. MSQ question of structure is also received. The answer for that is ACD. That is based on, let me check. I'm just received. That's why it is not in the PPT. I have just received it. So answer for that was ACD. D was Betty's law and AC is Castigliano's theorem. And B saying that movement area diagram of conjugate beam is deflection. No, that was something wrong. So that question is not typed na. That I. So okay. So I am coming again yaar. Kahan ja raha hu main? I'm here till night. Till night I am here. So don't worry. I'll be solving that question as well. Okay.
So how was the paper, everyone?
Sir, RCC?
RCC, one question I have received and I have already explained RCC question.
Okay.
So it was a really good question. And how many of you were able to solve that question, everyone? That question has been explained by me in the class. Very detailed explanation has been given by me. If you would have attended the class, you would have definitely cracked the question. It was a very easy question and could have been solved very easily. So how was the difficulty level, everyone? Tell me, guys. How did you find the difficulty level of the exam? I find the difficulty level of this examination as compared to the morning examination little difficult.
Yes, correct. Guys, this question of hydrology na is most difficult question of hydrology in risk and reliability chapter. I am not saying more difficult than hydrograph. Okay, but as ordinary questions of risk and reliability, it is two times are difficult, and SOM is also difficult. This time, as compared to morning shift, it is difficult. So this paper, as I earlier said, it is moderate to tough, but guys, as we are moving forward, yes, this is a tough one, and as compared to morning shift, this is tougher, and students will scale up the marks here. Guys, please share the session. So now the Rakesh sir has come.
If you have performed well in this particular examination, it is going to help you drastically. It is also going to boost your marks after equalization also, normalization also. So it is going to be very good for you if you have scored better. Rakesh sir.
Okay, so guys, I'm again coming with more questions of SOM and the analysis, and at the last,
so
guys, we'll be telling the expected cutoff as well. Okay, so Rakesh sir is with maths or FT?
Maths right now.
Okay.
So maths is better than the first half, as correctly said that.
Sir, hydrology and SOM are, I'm not saying absolute difficult, but as compared to morning, it is quite difficult.
Right. So maths is not.
RCC is easy.
Maths
RCC
is not.
was also, one question was good.
Okay.
I will not say it easy, I will say it tough only.
Hello, Verma, how are you?
How many questions have you got from RCC? Kindly comment in the chat section and tell us.
Sir, I'm hearing only very few questions from RCC. Is it correct?
I have already obtained only one question up till now. I think students can tell us better how many questions were there.
Okay, sir, you can continue.
Yes, guys. So let's consider. I have 5-6 maths question to be discussed. Let's continue, guys. Yes, guys. Sir is asking how many RCC questions.
Shift 2 is definitely tougher than the shift 1.
As of the questions we have received right now, boy, the shift 2 seems to be better than the shift 1. Okay, maths not really difficult. Okay, maths not really difficult, but yeah, better than the first half, let's say. Yes, anyways, guys, answer for this question. Let y be a non-zero vector of the size 2022 cross 1. 2022 cross 1. Which of the following are true? Which of the following? MSQ question. This is yaar. What is this, yaar? What is this? What this people do, yaar? What this people do? हटा देंगे इसको. अरे यार. Just a second, please. What is this? इसको हटा देते हैं. I don't need and same here because that is displaying something wrong. Okay. So. Yes. Now you guys tell me the answer. You guys tell me the answer. Tell me. Okay, so if you have actually solved the PYQs now, guys, if you have actually solved the PYQs, this is a very simple question. This is a question copied from PYQ. Okay, this is a question copied from one of the previous year question, very old question. But yeah, it's a nice way of framing the MSQ question. So chalo discuss karte hain. Y be a non-zero vector of size 2022 cross 1, and each of the 4 options are talking about YY transpose. YY transpose. Okay, so let's make this YY transpose. Okay, so what is the Y? It is a vector of size 2022 cross 1. Okay, column vector. Okay, column vector. What is the value of Y? Y transpose. If you try to see now what is the Y transpose, it will be A1, A2 up to A2022. Whatever may be the size, guys, that size is not going to matter. And then taking the transpose A1, A2, A2022. Tell me, guys. Okay. Now when I multiply, oh guys, yes, all mathematics champions. So Ankit Joshi sir is also live into the comment box. So guys, a warm welcome to Ankit Joshi sir. बहुत brilliantly sir ने आपका maths already cover कराया हुआ है. So when I multiply, I get this A1 square, then I get the A1, A2, etc. A1, A2022. Second row पे जाएंगे तो that is A2, A1, A2 square, A2, A2022, and etc. 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 When I go to the last row, so last row में क्या होगा? A2021 multiplied by all of them. Okay, A2022, A2, and finally you expect A2022 का square. Right? This is the n cross n matrix. Now I will tell you a very simple logic behind this. Okay, rank. We all know the rank depends on the determinant. We all know that the rank depends on the determinant. So if you take it as a determinant, we can take column, we can take a common element from each row. So from here I take A1 column, from here I take the A2 column, then from the next row I take A3 common, keep on taking the common. Okay, and then you are left with the determinant A1, A2. देखो ना, A1 common लिया तो what is left? A1, A2, etc. All the elements are left. All the elements are left. Right. Then second row में से A2 common लिया. Second row में से if I take A2 common, तो I am left with the A1. Then again A2. Then next will be A3, etc. up to last में 2022. They have picked the year 2022 to make this question, guys. Right. Similarly, even if you go to the last row after taking the A2022 common, you get A1, A2, etc., 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 etc. So, guys, all the rows of this determinant are similar. All the rows of the determinant are similar. Similar क्या पूरा same ही यहाँ पे. All rows of this determinant are same, and hence what is the rank going to be? Rank is equal to 1. The determinant, all the rows of this determinant and same, and not only all rows, even if 2 rows are same or identical, then the value of the determinant, is definitely 0. And because the determinant is 0, the matrix is non-invertible. It cannot be inverted. Now what are the options as of now? What are the options? It is invertible, wrong. It is invertible, false. Okay. It has a rank of 2022, false. Right. Now, whether it is a symmetric matrix, yes, true. ये तो दिख ही रहा है ना that we have formed a symmetric matrix. Y transpose Y is a eigenvalue of Y transpose. So that is also very simple. Let's go back there. Okay. It is non-invertible, that we have seen. Is it a symmetric matrix? See now, all the off-diagonal elements, all the all the elements about the diagonal are mirror image. A1, A2, A2, A1. Next जाओगे A1, A3, A3, A1, and etc. This is clearly symmetric, no issues. So ये symmetric भी है. Now because it has rank 1, na guys, remember one more property, everything we have discussed in our classes. Okay, if the rank is 1, if the rank of the matrix is equal to 1, so it has only one non-zero. It has only one non-zero eigenvalue. It has only one non-zero eigenvalue, and rest all eigenvalues are 0. The rest all are zeros. So what is that non-zero eigenvalue? The sum of the eigenvalue is equal to trace. And what is the trace here? What is the trace here? Sum of the diagonal elements. So the trace is equal to A1 square plus A2 square. Only thing is they have framed the language in the good question, but this type of question has been there in the PYQ also, guys. Okay, so what is the value of that only one non-zero eigenvalue? What is the value of that one non-zero eigenvalue is given by a1 square plus a2 square plus a2022 square, and this is nothing but the modulus of this vector. What is the modulus of the vector? It is represented as y transpose y. This all we know. Y transpose y is the representation of the length of the vector, modulus of the vector. Correct. So y transpose y is one of the eigenvalue of the given matrix. So sir, finally writing down all of them, this is false. Okay, this is true. This is false, and finally true. So B and D are the correct answer. Everybody okay with this? B and D are the So guys, what is the observation from the civil engineering? That they are trying to make MSQ question from the maths also quite easily, right? Quite easily. Arre, thank you Ankit sir. Okay, but yeah, genius बहुत बड़ा word है, so I don't think I am a genius, but yeah, you and me can be really good mathematicians. That's what I believe. Okay, chalo guys, so B and D are the correct answer. In the morning also 2 MSQ questions were there from mathematics. Okay, and today also, and I think both MSQ questions were from algebra, right? No, one calculus, one algebra. 2 MSQ questions in this slot, and both are again from algebra matrix portion. 2 MSQ questions from matrix portion. Let's go to the next question. I hope everybody is clear about this. B and D are the very correct answer. And now I move on towards the next question coming up here. ये देखिए. Yes. A pair of 6-faced dice, one more MSQ question is going to come, don't worry. A pair of 6-faced die is rolled thrice. What is the probability that sum of the outcomes in each roll equals 4 in exactly 2 of the 3 attempts? Okay, the probability that sum of the outcomes in each roll equals 4 in exactly 2 out of the 3 attempts. It's a binomial based question, I can sense this. It's a binomial based question, ध्यान देना. The sum of the outcome in each equals 4. Okay, so हम क्या करेंगे? N is equal to 3 trials. किसके 3 trials? That a pair is rolled 3 times. A pair of dice is rolled 3 times. What is my success here? What is my success here? Getting a sum equal to 4. Getting a sum equal to 4. What is the probability of sum equal to 4? Now I will go by shortcuts. I will go by my shortcuts. Whenever the sum is less than equal to 7, the probability is 4 minus 1, 3 divided by sample space size 36. You can follow my previous lectures. इसको derive नहीं करेंगे. Probability whenever the sum less than equal to 7, the probability is n minus 1 upon sample space size. Sample space 36 होता है 2 dice के केस में, and this probability is 1 by 12. Every time I explained, YouTube पे भी explain किया है, paid batch में भी explain किया हुआ है मैंने. तो P is equal to the 1 by 12. Now I want the sum of outcomes equal to 4 in exactly 2 out of the 3 attempts. Okay, 3 attempts में से 2 success चाहिए. तो what is the probability of 2 success? कि this should happen exactly 2 times. It is like probability of k equal to 2 and probability of k equal to 2 nck pp power k q की power n minus k. n का value 3 है, k का value 2 है, p is equal to 1 by 12 raised to the power 2, q will become 11 by 12 probability of failure, and n minus 3 minus 2 will become 1. Right, so the answer is going to be 3 into 11, that is 33 divided by 12 cube, that is 1728. Approximately you solve it up, 0.019. Everybody, 0.019. Got it, guys? 0.019 is the answer for this NAT type question from probability. Basically, binomial distributions इसको solve कर सकते हैं, isn't it? Let's move ahead to the next. Let us move ahead to the next, if this is clear to us. This is the next question. Okay. The components of array, sir, is this a SOM question? I cannot discuss SOM. No, for SOM, I have to again call the Don. Okay, your favorite Abhinav, sir. Okay, but this is not a SOM question. Okay, the components, no, 0.0, approximately programming, it's okay, 0.019, perfect. The components of a pure shear strain in a sheared material are given in the matrix. Okay, but ultimately the question here, after the matrix, this is an algebra question, trace question. Okay, so what are the eigenvalues of this matrix epsilon? There is a matrix given to me, everybody follow. There is the matrix given to me epsilon, which is 1, 1, 1, minus 1. What is the eigenvalues of this matrix? Okay, so eigenvalues of this matrix, if I use the sum of the eigenvalues, that will become 0. And if I use the product of eigenvalue property, that is the determinant, -1, -1, -2. Right? So, कौन सी eigenvalue होनी चाहिए? I can just guess it up. Okay, lambda square will become -2. यहाँ से substitute करेंगे. Sorry, lambda square will be 2. And lambda 1 will be √2. Lambda 2 will be -√2 or vice versa. So, eigenvalues are plus minus √2. Eigenvalues are, sir, plus minus √2, or you can directly obtain by the characteristic equation also. Now, P is the trace of epsilon power 8. Acha, sir, if epsilon is having the eigenvalue √2 and -√2, epsilon power 8 ka eigenvalue kitna hoga? Right, that will be √2 ki power 8 minus of √2 ki power 8. So that will become how much? √2 ki power 8. So root is half. So 8 by 2, 4. 2 power 4, 16. Minus even power, minus ka even power, so it will be plus only. So 16, 16, right? 16, 16. So what is the value? Then what are the eigenvalues of epsilon power 11? दोनों को निकाल लेते हैं. I need the trace of epsilon power 11 and I'm going to use the eigenvalue property. Epsilon power 11. So that is going to become √2 power 11 minus √2 power 11. कितना हो जाएगा? Right. So एक और 2, 32, 32 √2. But this is going to be of opposite side because -1 raised to the power odd number will be -1. So 32 √2 minus 32 √2. Right. So that means, guys, that means if I just a second. Yes. So if I want to write down what is the value of P, P means the trace of this, and trace is sum of eigenvalues. The sum of 16, 16 is equal to 32. Q is the trace of epsilon power 11, and trace again means sum of eigenvalues. So we are going by the eigenvalue property. 32 √2 plus minus 32 √2, that is cancelled and 0. What is the numerical value of P plus Q? So the answer is 32 plus 0, that is equal to 32. Kindly check your answers, guys. NAT type question. NAT type question, answer is equal to 32. All cool, guys? Option is answer is 32. NAT type question hai, right? So basically all these properties we have studied earlier. अगर आपने follow किया है कहीं पे भी, anywhere, in any platform you have followed, whether it is YouTube or paid classes, I've told you this. I've told you these properties, right? Marathon में भी इस तरीके के questions हमने किए हैं, मतलब not exactly same but 100% related to this. Data change हो जाता है बस. Okay, moving ahead to the next question. This is again wrong. Okay, this is again wrong, guys. Just wait. इसको हटा दे. Okay, that animation is not coming up. Yes. If P and Q are two square matrices of the same order, which of the following are correct? Sir, this is a very simple MSQ question again. This is simple MSQ question and very simple actually. If P and Q are not invertible, then we cannot calculate their inverse. So option number A is wrong. We cannot talk about the inverse. Right? Chalo. Acha, if P and Q are not invertible, square matrix to hai, that means the determinant will be 0. And if the determinant of P and Q is 0, determinant of PQ will also be 0. So ye totally invalid hai. We cannot talk about the inverse. Right? If P and Q are invertible, QP inverse is P inverse, Q inverse. Yes, it goes in the reverse order. So this is a factual question. Just isko tick mark kar denge. This is just a factual question. This is true. Right? If P and Q are invertible, PQ inverse, wrong. Okay. PQ inverse should be option number D. Q inverse, P inverse. Q inverse, P inverse. Right? So option number B and D. So this is not actually, see, in the morning paper also I told you one question of MSQ from the eigenvalue which can be made as MCQ, usko bhi MSQ kar diya tha. This is also not a MSQ. Yeah, the question of YY transpose is definitely a MSQ type of question, but this is just very silly, asking the one and the same thing. What is QP inverse and what is PQ inverse? Okay, what is QP inverse, what is PQ inverse? So this is not really MSQ. Okay, MSQ होता है कि दो अलग-अलग, maybe simple but different points they are talking, but same point they are repeating in B and D. But anyways, we are happy. One simple MSQ question is there. Correct answer is B and D. The correct answer is B and D. Moving ahead to the next question on the screen. Sir, what is this? Now see, they can easily make this question as MSQ but isko MCQ bana diya. Right? They are first given the 4 statements and then they are making unnecessarily option. Okay, then they are making unnecessarily option. Only statement 1, 2, 3 are correct, or this correct. Arey sir, why not? Directly you can make it as MSQ. But this question was MCQ. Directly जिसको MSQ बना सकते हैं, but they have made it as MCQ question. ठीक है? But their wish it is IIT. Okay, तो इसको एकदम simply solve कर लेते हैं. Let's try to summarize it here only. So what is f of x now? What is f of x? Is x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. Now the given polynomial is 0 at the boundary points, x equal to 1 or 3. Number 1, you can put the value of x equal to 1 and 3, you will get it as 0. Or otherwise, it's an easy guess that sum is equal to 6, product is also equal to 6. Sum is equal to 6, product is also equal to 6. I am easily able to guess its factor. I cannot use the cubic calculator, but I am able to guess the factors. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 3 will be 6. 1 into 2 into 3 is 6. So because sum, cubic equation ka fundamental hai na, here will be the sum property, here will be the product property. So I am able to guess the roots as 1, 2, 3. The x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. The given polynomial is 0 at the boundary points are true. Okay, whether x equal to 1 or x equal to 3, it is going to be 0. There exists only one local maximum. Right, there exists one local maximum or one local minimum. देखते हैं. So for the local maxima or local minima, I need to differentiate. This is going to be 3x square minus 12x plus 11. ठीक है, and we have to put it as equal to 0 to get the stationary points. जैसे इसको 0 से equate किया ना, let me tell you what are the roots you are going to get. You will get 2 point, you are going to get the roots as 2.57 and 1.43. Just check it up. यही आना चाहिए 2.57 and 1.43. Right. Now there are two stationary points. Whether that is local maxima, local minima, or nothing that we need to check. So I go for the second derivative also. Right. Or either I can go by the wavy curve method. Okay. Second derivative liya, so that is 6x minus 12. Anyways, we need to check second derivative also in the statement number 3. Right. So 6s minus 12. So guys, whenever I check f double dash, if I am checking f double dash 2.57, normal, no need of calculator. Okay, 6 into 2.57 greater than 12. So when you subtract 12, this is positive. But when you put the 1.43, 6 into 1.43 less than 12. So when you subtract 12, this is negative. So positive pe we know it is a local minima. And second derivative negative at the stationary point. So that stationary point will represent local maxima. So see sir, what is correct? It has one local maxima and it has one local minima. Okay, so this statement 2 and 4 are both true. The statement 2 and 4 are both true. There is one local maxima also, there is one local minima also. Sir, what about the statement number 3? The second derivative f double dash x. Second derivative f double dash x, which is 6x minus 12, right? Greater than 0 if x is greater than 2. Okay, is it positive throughout the domain? My domain is from 1 to 3, but that is greater than 0 only for x greater than 2, right? Okay, so this is false. This is false. So statement number 1, 2, 4. So statement number 1, 2, 4. Okay, ये रहा, ये थोड़ा सा hidden है, but the correct answer is C, C, C. Statement number 1, 2, 4. Correct answer is option number C. Correct answer is the option number C. Everybody cool about this? Okay, so guys, this is definitely a MSQ question. When they are making MSQ, this also can be MSQ easily. You know, okay, I don't know what they thought. No need of these options. They can directly say MSQ and 1 to A, B, and D are correct. A, B, and D are correct. Like that they can make, but no problem. No problem. जैसी उनकी मर्जी हम वैसा solve करेंगे. And we will proceed to the next question. Okay. Yeah, so option number C highlighted. Anyways, you are able to see. Yes, guys, anyone available here from the examination hall, tell me whether is this the question asked. This is little controversial. Anyone who has given the second half civil paper, the afternoon civil paper, okay, tell me exactly क्या यही question पूछा गया था? Because according to this question, what is the controversy in this question? Right? What is the controversy in this question? Because I can directly say x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x power 4 by 4 dot dot dot. It is the Taylor series expansion or the Maclaurin's expansion of ln 1 by x. ln 1 by x. Yes, बिल्कुल सही. ये marks to all है. This is marks to all. Okay, guys, so 1 mark bonus. Right now I know what IIT by mistake they have done, integration differentiation को शायद confuse कर गए वो, right? So when I do the d by dx, okay, when I do the d by dx of ln 1 by x, I get 1 upon 1 plus x, okay, plus the constant of integration, no doubt. If I do the differentiation part, then I get the option number A. If I do the d by dx of ln 1 plus x, right? But question is asking कि sir, can you integrate? Yes, we can integrate. We know the integral of log, right? अगर हम integrate करेंगे, then there is no option matching. Let us not integrate. By parts you can integrate. There is no option matching. So guys, there is a confirm marks to all coming for you. There is a confirm marks to all question. MTA एक बोनस है आज सभी सिविल वालों के लिए. Okay. Yes, guys, you confirm, all those who are in the exam hall, you confirm exactly this was the question, then 100% marks to all. Right? क्योंकि मैं 2-3 सोर्स से confirm करके आया, सभी ने बोला question तो यही है boss. Okay, then it is 100% marks to all. हाँ, students are, people are agreeing also. Yes, sir, if this is the question, 100% marks to all. Okay, marks to all. Yes, Parvinder, marks to all, not good. Okay, and this is the first question I'm seeing in civil. Okay, till now in ECW also, I did not see marks to all. Last year, तो EC में भी हुआ था marks to all. But yeah, no problem. Sometimes mistake. Everybody is a human being. IITs are also human beings. Sometimes it happens. देखो, question गलत नहीं है. थोड़ा सा ना एक intent गलत हो गया. They maybe wanted to ask differentiation. They have written integration. Yeah, maybe if they want to ask integration, answers are according to differentiation. Okay. Yes, guys. So, 6 question. I think we have taken 6 question of the mathematics. इसको हटा देते हैं. यहीं से लेना है, ठीक है. Yes, guys. So we have taken the 6th question of mathematics, and now Ankit Sharma sir. Again, sir, what subject you are bringing now?
Sir, I am bringing one question of survey which is same as your mathematics also.
This is answer point for that one, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, a surveying ka hai. Like one SOM question is there, na? I don't know SOM, but I have solved the question because question is trace of the matrix, right?
Yes, sir. Basically, this is simply mathematics, and we are, sir, engineers. And sir, you are the best teacher of mathematics. Let us solve this together.
Yeah. So we discussed this also. It's a point. What is the answer that is
guys,
coming
the question is basically if the error in the measurement of the radius is 5 centimeter circular rod was 0.2%. So right, guys. So basically, what is being given to us is basically given to us is dr by r. dr by r is 0.2%. Agreed? Fine, guys. After that, if the cross-sectional area of the rod was calculated using this measurement, then the resulting absolute percentage error. So guys, absolute percentage error in the computed area. Right? So now, what will be the case? See, marks to all means marks to all. Manjusha ji, marks to all means marks to all. So no worries about it. So basically, we need to calculate what? We need to calculate dA by A. This is the thing which we need to calculate, right, guys? So we know that A is equal to pi r square. So dA by dr will be equal to 2 pi r, right? dA by dr is equal to 2 pi r. Agreed, everyone? So we can write dA is equal to 2 pi r dr. Further, we need to calculate dA by A. So dA by A. So let us write this. So 2 pi r dr. Further, we know that A is how much? Pi r square. So this pi got cancelled. This r. So this r would be remaining. So can I write dA by A is equal to twice of dr by r. Twice of dr by r. And dr by r is nothing but 0.2%. So basically dA by A would be how much? 0.4%. Right? By simple differentiation we got this answer. Everybody agrees to this? Did you get this answer? It was very simple question, guys. It was very simple question. Damn simple question. Yes or no? Please let us know. Please let us know. Everyone. Everyone. Please let us know, guys. Aptitude भी करेंगे, जल्दी करेंगे, क्यों चिंता कर रहे हो? We'll be doing aptitude also. Clear? Next question. Shall we go to the next question? Let us move to the next question, everyone. Right, guys? So let us move to the next question. Next question is basically, right, this is our next question. Was this the next question, everyone? Okay, good, guys, good, very good. See, it was a very basic question. This was the question. Match the following, right, guys? So C3S is responsible for what? Everybody is aware about it? It is responsible for what? It is responsible for later age strength. So for 1, we may have Q, right? Or for early strength, for what? So right, guys, so basically it is not for later strength, it is for what? Early strength. So this is the case. So for 1, it is P, right? Now C2S is responsible for later age strength, Q, but C2S is also responsible for lowest heat of hydration. That is also responsible for lowest heat of hydration. And lowest heat of hydration is approximately how much, if I am not wrong, 260 joule per gram. Right? That is the 260 joule per gram. So basically it will be T also. C3A. What is C3A? C3A is responsible for flash setting. Everybody knows that. Because it is responsible for flash setting, it is the fastest to react with water. Further, C3A also has the highest heat of hydration, approximately 860 joules per gram, right? So basically it would be how much? S. So for P it would be 1, for second it will be Q and T, and for third it would be R and S. So answer would be Bombay. Everyone agrees to this? Answer would be Bombay. Please let us know. Answer would be Bombay. Right, guys? So our answer is Bombay. Shall we move to the next question? You guys seems to be tired, right? Is it so? Are you guys tired or what? Fine. No issues, guys. Just keep the patience for some more time. We are solving the questions, right? So this was the answer. Next question. This is the question, guys. Now, basically, I would tell that this question is a mixture of your hydraulic machine and irrigation. And hydraulic machine is not part of the syllabus. Right? That is not part of syllabus. They have asked about the power also. But fine, no issues. Let us try to solve this. The question is being asked. So determine the power of pump required whose efficiency is 80%. Given the delta for crop 144 centimeter and the area to be irrigated 108 hectare and the base period is equal to 120 days and the water application is efficiency is 80%, right? The lowest level of water below the ground is 10 meter. 1 horsepower is equal to 760 watt. Everybody is aware about it, right, guys? So further, do I know that D into delta is equal to 8.64 B? Further, D is equal to 8.64. Base period is how much? 120 days. So 120 divided by delta. Delta would be in terms of meters. So it will be 1.44. So how much will be the value of duty? I have calculated it, guys. The value of duty comes out to be 720 hectare per cubic. Hectare per cubic. 720 hectare per cubic. Agreed? After that, how much is the area to be irrigated? The area which is to be irrigated is 108 hectare. So can I tell that Q is equal to A by D? 108 divided by 720 hectare per cubic, right? So that value I have calculated, it is 0.15 cubic or m cube per second. Clear? Further, the water application efficiency is 80%. Everybody agrees water application efficiency is 80%. So guys, can I tell that Q required in the field? Now this Q required is to be Q supplied by the pump also. So Q required in the field 0.15 divided by 0.8, right? So this will be equal to how much? I have done the calculation. It is 0.1875. m cube per second. Right, guys? So this is the Q required in the field which is to be supplied. Which is to be supplied after application efficiency. Agreed? Thereafter, power. Power. What is the formula of power, guys? Can I tell that Q is equal to gamma WH? Is this the formula of the power? Right? And how much is Q? 0.1875. Gamma W 9810. H is how much? How much is the water is to be lifted? How much is the water is to be lifted? The water is to be lifted by 10 meter, right? So 10. So this value would be coming. How much is this value coming, guys? This value is coming approximately 18397. 18397.75 watt. Right? Now let us convert this into kilowatt. So can I write it as 18.397 kilowatt? Right? Now further, the efficiency of the pump is how much? Efficiency of the pump is 80%, right, guys? So can I tell that the power required would be 18.397 divided by 0.8. So this value would be how much? 22.996 kilowatt. 22.996 kilowatt. And thereafter the power is to be given not in terms of wattage. The power is to be given in terms of what? The power is to be given in terms of basically horsepower. So I know that 1 horsepower is equal to 760 watt. And basically 1 watt is equal to 1000. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt. So can I tell that the power required would be 22.996 divided by 0.746, right? So this value would be coming as 32.82 horsepower. 32.82. Let me confirm. No, it is 30.82. 30.82 horsepower. It is the answer. How many of you got this answer? How many of you got this answer? Guys, the dimension of dynamic viscosity, 1 mark question. Definitely you'll get the answer of it. Definitely you'll get the answer of it. Joshit sir will be solving it. So guys, just have a patience. Just have patience about it. Don't worry about it. Chandrasekhar Nagarji, I got 32.80. Okay, is it so? So there might be some calculation, but this is the concept. This is the concept. Okay, guys? This is the concept. Clear? Okay, let me confirm once. How much is the value? Let me confirm once. Let me do the calculation. 22.996 divided by 0.746. 30.82. So guys, I guess this value is correct. There is no calculation mistake. You must have gone somewhere wrong. Either this value, you must have taken 0.10. That's why. But it's a NAT question. So I would definitely suggest that we should take 9.81 only. Right? That is the value of G. So guys, that's all from my side up to this point of time. Now Ansari sir would be joining. So guys, please continue. Welcome, sir.
Hello, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Hello, everyone. So once again, I got a question from engineering mechanics. That too, once again, as I told you, for the structure also we were having very easy question, and for the engineering mechanics, this question is like very simple question we have already solved in the class 12. He's asking simply what must be the coefficient, minimum coefficient of static friction. How you'll be solving here? See, the total weight is given here. Yes, total weight is given here 10 kilonewton. Now here the wall where the ladder is resting, this K side wall is actually frictionless, so you don't have any friction, so you'll be getting only the normal reaction, and here at the point of J you'll be getting normal as well as the friction. So this simply equilibrium equations, if you apply, you will be able to solve this problem, isn't it? So apply the equilibrium equation. Suppose this normal, I'll say that this is NK and this is frictional force at J, so Fj, and this is Nj. If I'll write it down, what must be then this is 10 kilonewton. So summation of all the vertical forces shows that Nj must be equals to 10 kilonewton, isn't it? Nj is equals to 10 kilonewton. That's all. Now another one, Nk. How you'll find out the Nk value? Nk is equals to Fj. Now use the moment equation, stand at J, and if you apply the moment equation, your Nk into this value of A is given as 3 meter, just a second, 4 meter, and value of B is given as 3 meter. So Nk into 4 is rotating clockwise, and 10 into 1.5. From here, if you calculate, you'll get the value of Nk, which is nothing but 10 into 1.5 divided by 4, and you'll get around 3.75 kilonewton. Correct? No? Now this 3.75 kilonewton, you have Nk value, and Nk is equals to Fj. Fj is what? That is nothing but your frictional force, isn't it? Frictional force, and you know that the total frictional force is equals to mu times normal. Correct or not? Normal at J. Now we have a frictional force, that is Fj. Fj we have, which is nothing but Nk. See here, Nk equal to Fj. So Fj value, you write it down, which is nothing but our 3.75. 3.75 must be equals to mu into Nj value. We have already 10 kilonewton. From here, the mu value is 0.375. Done. Coefficient of friction done, isn't it? Easy or not? Next question, please, my dear students. Next question. See, this one is from engineering mechanics. Once again, we are calling it as the structural dynamics for ES, and here engineering mechanics only, because. So now, see, simply he is asking, you know that there is no effect of gravitation, and if you are asking about Wn, what is the effect? So natural frequency, Wn is nothing but under root of K by M. He's saying that K is double. Do that. K is double. Mass is half. Do that. M divided by 2. Now 2 to the 4 under root. Now, what is the effect, man? Your Wn will get doubled. So first thing is that Wn will get doubled. That's all. Twice. What is the effect on time period? So time period is nothing but 2 pi by omega n. Now omega n has been doubled. What will be happening to the time period? It is getting half. Done. It is going to get half from the previous one. Okay. That's all. So that is very easy question from the structural mechanics, structural analysis, and engineering mechanics. Now handing over to the Joshi sir, my beloved, and he will be solving a fluid mechanics and electrical question. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So, Hanji, everything is going fine, I guess, right? And please let us know how many marks you are getting till now if you are there in the examination, right? Quickly we'll move to the next question, and the next question now will be from, I guess, yeah. So this is the highway engineering question that we are going to solve very, very quickly for you. What they are saying is, let me just see. Okay, on a single lane road we have the density of the traffic as 40 vehicles per kilometer. Beta, theek hai, bada aasan sa sawal tha. There is no, I guess, problem that you have to face here, right? So as you all know, guys, what they are saying is, okay, so we have the density is given to us as 40 vehicle per kilometer, right or not? Yes. And then the time mean what I have to do all these things. What are these given to us? I don't know why they are giving. Okay, chalo. So we know that it is nothing but Q is equals to how much, guys? Velocity into your whatever the density we are having, velocity into density. Yes or no? Everybody, is it correct? Yes, it is correct. What they are asking us, what will be the average headway? The time headway, I guess they are asking, right? So second it is written, so time headway only they are asking. So what was the answer that you have got, everyone? Yeah, what is this? 2.25, 6.25, 10 to the minus 4, what are all these, right? So guys, Q can also be written as 3600 by time headway, right? Time headway, you can write it like this also. And it is given 40 to us, and guys, we don't have to take anything related to this time minute speed, right? Space minute speed given to us now. Why? I don't know why they have given this, just to confuse you, nothing else, right? Into the T, if you solve it, 0 0 0 0 dig, correct answer is your D option. Set it, everybody. Have you got it? 2 number ka tha. नहीं होना चाहिए था वैसे तो. Moving on to the next question, guys, and the next question is directly from your environmental engineering. So guys, this solution is being given by Krishna sir for you all. So quickly, just a big thank you to Krishna sir for this solution. Quickly everyone, let me see how many of you got which answer. So basically what they are asking you is 100 milligram of HNO3 is added to water, bringing final volume to 1 liter. atomic weight HNO given to us, the final pH, ignore the dissociation of the water. Guys, do you remember that concept we always study? वो पढ़ा था आपने कि 1 gram equivalent of anything will give you 1 gram of equivalent of everything. वो वही है. This is the concept that you have to use. So if you are going to see this, guys, please see. So HNO3 will be nothing but hydronium ions plus your NO3 negative, right or not? So 1 gram of 1 gram equivalent will give 1 gram equivalent. If I use that concept, उस concept को लगाएंगे तो आंसर हम ले जाएंगे, and that will be how much? 100 upon, and what is going to be the value? Bringing to 100. Okay, ठीक है. So it is going to be 63 by 1 equals x milligram per liter. This is what we need over here right now. 1 by 1. Right. So from here, if I solve it, the value that you should get is 1.578 milligram per liter for x. So the number of moles, how many number of moles we are going to have here, everyone? Number of moles will be 1.578 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 by 1. And that is nothing but same thing. So pH value will be minus log base 10, 1.578 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. And when you solve it, you should get the pH as 2.79. So the right answer should be, everyone, the right answer should be 2.8. If you have got the same answer, send me a heart sign. Quick heart sign एक बार भेज दो जरा फटाफट से. चलो जी, next question पे भी देख लेते हैं. Again, another answer. Another question is from environmental engineering. Again, Krishna sir has given you this question. You can send a heart sign for him quickly in the comment box. So what is the question? Let's try to understand what they are saying. So basically the question says a municipal waste handling facility, 30 metric ton mixture of food waste, yard waste and paper waste. Moisture content of mix was found to be 10%. The ideal moisture content for the composition should be 50%. The amount of water added to this mixture. मतलब कितना पानी इसमें मिक्स करना चाहिए so that I should get the moisture content as per my requirement, which is the ideal one, right? चलो सर कर लेते हैं इसको भी फटाफट से. Let's see. First, can you please tell me what is the answer you are getting for this question? Let me know in the comment box right away, everybody. Quickly, how much we are having? We are having 30 metric ton, right? So that is nothing but that is your 30 kg, right? Now we have got the kg, and this is nothing but the mass which I have to write. Right, and the content, the moisture content is given to us how much? It is 10%, right? Yeah, it is 10%, the moisture content. Ideal one is 50%, right? So we can say that W is equal to nothing but WW minus WD by WW into 100, right? So from here we can easily get the value of WD. So water content is how much? Moisture content is 10. W is given to us 30 into 10 raised to the power how much? 3 minus WD I need divided by 30 into 10 raised to the power 3 into 100. From here you will be getting the value of WD as 27,000 kg. Now you have got this 27,000 kg. The required moisture content was how much? It was 50%. How much? It was 50%. Now using the same relation we will get the value from here as well. So 50, the new content that we will be getting from here, 27,000, right? Yeah, divided by WW dash into 100. From here we will be getting the value of WW dash as, let me tell you quickly, it should be somewhere around 54,000, I guess, right? So 54,000 kg. Now the amount of water that we need to add is how much? Can you clearly see, guys, how much we have to add? We have to add this much of the water, 50,000 minus 27,000, and that is nothing but that is your 27,000 kg, or you can write 27 ton of water. So answer, if they were asking you in ton, then 27 is the answer. If in kg, then 27,000 is the right answer. Moving on to the next beautiful question, that is again from your environmental engineering, right? What the question is saying, let's understand the question, guys. In the question they are asking you a sample of air analyzed at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 atm pressure is reported to obtain 0.04 ppm of sulfur dioxide. The equivalent SO2 concentration will be how much. This is the question, I guess, right? So the given concentration that we are having right away is 0.04 milligram per liter, correct? Okay, simple. Oh, sorry. Just lick it over. Give me a second. SO2, right? Using the relation P1 V1 by T1 equals to P2 V2 by T2. Simply and dimply you will get the answer, everybody, right? So this is how much? 22.4, 27.3 barabar V2 we need, right? And T2 value is given to us. No, we have got this as 298, right? 298. From here, the value of V2 that we are going to get is 24.45 liter per mole. Once we have got this, we will get the value of this equivalent SO2 concentration, and that will be 0.04 into 63 divided by 24.45. From here, we will get the answer as 104.70, and this is also another question answer which is being given by Krishna sir for you all. So I hope you have got this as well, right? Moving on to the next question, and now here we have Rohan sir with us for this beautiful question. And sir, please.
So hello everyone. So we are going to be now discussing a question on steel design. So how many of you have already solved this question? Tell me everyone. How many of you have solved this question? So this was an easy question, very easy question, straight away database question. So you are asked to find out what is the shape factor and the plastic movement capacity for this given section. Diamond section is given to you. Options are not known to us, but we know that this is an MCQ type question and we can tell what is the answer, right? Very easily we can tell. So a question is given to us. What is the shape factor for a diamond section? Tell me everyone. Comment in the chat section. All those who know what is the shape factor for the diamond section. Shape factor for the diamond section. What is the shape factor for the diamond section, which is equal to MP upon My, also written as ZP upon ZY. Do you require to calculate this question? Do you require to calculate the shape factor by calculating ZP and ZY? No, because we know the relations, we remember the values by heart. So the shape factor for a diamond section is 2.0. So this equation, this part is 2.0. And what is the plastic movement capacity? Plastic movement capacity is equal to ZP into Fy. So we need to find out what is ZP. We need to calculate what is ZP. So ZP is equal to A by 2 Y1 bar plus Y2 bar. Is it visible? So A by 2, area is equal to A square. Y1 bar. Y1 bar is the distance of the CG of this half area. So this is half area. This is half area. So the distance of the CG. So CG of this half area from this plastic neutral axis. So if what is this whole distance? What is this whole height? What is this height? So height will be equal to A by under root 2. Right? So this will be this Y1 bar will be equal to 1 by 3 of A by under root 2. So substituting all the values, ZP will be equal to A square by 2. Y1 bar and Y2 bar are same, so I'm going to write it as 2 multiplied by 1 by 3 A by under root 2. So, alright. So this will be 2 and 2 cancels out. So this comes out to be equal to AQ divided by 3 under root 2. Right? Substituting the values, what is MP? MP is equal to ZP into Fy. Fy is how much? 250. 250 into A cube. A is how much? 100. 100 cube divided by 3 under root 2. Now this is in Newton mm, converted into kilonewton meter, 10 to the power of minus 6. Most probably the answer is going to be given in kilonewton meter only. If you remember what are the options, you can tell me what are the options in the comment section. So what is the answer, guys? So the answer to this given question will be 58.2 0.93 kilonewton meter. So this is the answer. So how many of you have got the right answer, everyone? What will be the, tell me everyone, all those who have got the right answer, guys. So kindly comment in the chat section and let me know all those who have got the right answer, everyone. Quickly, quickly, guys. So right, this option was there in the right. Very good. 1.5, no, 2 and, so the answer is going to be 2 and 58.93. This is going to be your answer. Very good, everyone. Very good, guys. So moving on to the next question, I have a geotechnical question next. So we have a geotechnical question, a very good question. A group pile is given to you. A group pile is given to you having total 16 piles which are arranged in a square pattern. The center to the center distance is given to you as 3 meter, diameter of the pile is 1 meter, or the dimension of the pile, it is a square pile, not diameter, and length is given to you as 20 meter. The design capacity of the each pile is 1000 kilonewton. So what is the load taken by each pile is 1000 kilonewton. Pile group efficiency formula is given to you, and you have to find out what is the design value of pile group capacity. So what is the total load the whole group of the pile can take? So let us find out what is the load carrying capacity of the pile group. Right? First of all, we have to find out the group efficiency. Group efficiency, first of all, what is M and N? Number of columns and number of rows. Since it is a 16 piles, it is a square pattern, so 4 by 4. 4 rows and 4 columns. And what is theta? Theta is equal to tan inverse of D by S. D is the dimension of the pile. D is the dimension of the pile, which is given to you as 1 meter. Tan inverse of 1 divided by S is the center to center spacing, which is 3. Tan inverse of 1 by 3. So this comes out to be equal to 18.43 degrees. So what is, let us substitute all the values. Eta G is equal to 1 minus 18.43 divided by 90 n minus 1 into m plus m minus 1 into n divided by mn. So if you simplify this, what is the group efficiency you are getting? This is 4, not 3. This is 4. 1 second. Okay, it is erased. No problem. No problem. Eta G is equal to 1 minus 18.43. Right? Divided by 90. So 4 minus 1 into 4. So since similar 4 minus 1 into 4 divided by 4 into 4. Okay, so what is the value you are getting? Tell me everyone, comment in the chat section right away. So you will get 0.693. So what will be the load carrying capacity of the whole group of the piles? So it is number of piles, the load carrying capacity of a single pile into the group efficiency. So number of piles are 16, so total number of piles, right? 16 multiplied by 1000 into group efficiency is 0.693. So what is the value you are getting? 11,085.33 kilonewton. So this is the total load, total design value of the pile group. This is the total load which can be carried by the total complete pile group. Moving on to the next question. So it is given a triaxial unconsolidated undrained test. See, UU test is given to you. Okay, on a saturated clay sample. So UU test on a saturated clay sample, that means phi is equal to 0. The cell pressure is given to you as 100 kilopascal. Sigma 3 is given to you as 100 kilopascal. And the deviatoric stress at a failure is given to you as 150 kilopascal. And the undrained shear strength is asked to you. So undrained shear strength S is equal to, it will be equal to C only. So you are here to find out what is C. So first of all, what is sigma 1? Sigma 1 will be equal to sigma 3 plus sigma D, which is equal to 100 plus 150, which is equal to 250 kilopascal. All right. So let us, so we know sigma 1 is equal to sigma 3 tan square 45 plus phi by 2 plus 2c tan 45 plus phi by 2. And since phi is equal to 0, tan 45 will be 1. So this value is equal to 1. This value is also equal to 1. So sigma 1 is 250. Sigma 3 is 100 plus 2c. So c comes out to be equal to 150 by 2, which is equal to 75 kilopascal. So the shear strength S is equal to C is equal to 75 kilopascal. How many of you have got the right answer, everyone? How many of you have got the right answer, guys? Tell me, guys. How many of you have got the right answer, guys? So right answer is 75. Moving on to the next question, guys. So a very easy question again. A soil sample, water column of height h is given to you. Okay, so a soil sample is given to you. The effective stress at the point A, B and C are sigma A bar, sigma A dash, sigma B dash and sigma C dash. Gamma saturated, gamma submerged, standard units are given. Okay, unit weight of water is given. Which expression correctly represents the summation of the three effective stresses? Sigma A dash plus sigma B dash plus sigma C dash is asked to us. Now you are given a submerged soil mass over here. You are given a submerged soil mass. What is the effective stress at point A? Effective stress at point A. Effective stress at point A is equal to 0. Effective stress at point B. What is the effective stress at point B? It is equal to gamma dash into H2. I hope you must all be knowing how I am doing this. So that's why I am straight away writing it. And effective stress at C is equal to gamma dash into H3 plus H2. So what is the summation of all these three? What is the summation of these three? Gamma dash H3 plus 2 times H2. So what is the right option? H3 plus 2 times H2. D is the right answer. Yes or no? D is the right answer. I hope the solution is clear to all. Very easy question. Very straightforward question. Very easy question, guys. How many of you have got the right answer, guys? Comment in the chat section and let me know. How many of you have got the right answer, guys? So I think, all right. So we are also coming up with all more questions also. Okay. So first of all, tell me, guys, how was your paper up till now? How was your attempt up till now? Comment in the chat section. How was your attempt up till now? How did you find the difficulty level for this given paper? Yes, this is a very easy question, right? Very good, Vishal. Ayush, very good. How is your attempt up till now, guys? the questions that you have seen up till now, what type of mistakes have you made in your paper? See, now is the time that you should not feel demotivated. If you have done well, still, this is not the time for you to relax, because you have the engineering services examination up ahead. Okay, if you have, suppose you have prepared very well, if you have done very well, then you should think about your next step, what you are going to do next. And if in case you are not able to perform well, you need to buckle up once again and start preparing and get ready for the next year. And next year you should make sure that you will not do the same mistake which you have done in this time. So, how many of you feel about the examination up till now? What do you feel your situation is? Kindly comment in the chat section and let me know. Okay, I would really like to help the students who may be feeling demotivated, or the students who want to achieve something, who want to go somewhere and they do not know what to do next. You can comment in the chat section and you can ask whatever you want to ask. We are coming up with more questions right away. Okay, aptitude is going to start soon. We are going to be starting with aptitude now. Rakesh sir is going to come and take aptitude now soon enough. So you guys are waiting for aptitude, right? Your exam went very bad, Ananta. No issues, no problem. You can always get back on your feet. Alright. Cutoff is going to be given soon enough. Okay, after the questions are completing, we are going to start with the cutoff. Rakesh sir is over here, and see, you will find a similar kind of paper. Okay.
Yes, sir. So, how is the technical according to you?
Technical is, I am finding a little tough on a tougher side from the morning session.
Same,
little
sir.
on the tougher side. Not too much, but little on the tougher side.
Yes. Even guys, we have solved nearly 6 questions of the mathematics. So I won't say mathematics was tough, but better than the first half definitely. Okay.
Right.
If I talk about aptitude, aptitude is easy to moderate, I will say. Questions, some of the questions look lengthy. Lahudana se bahut bada sa question bana diya. Maybe solution is very short.
Right.
So at the end, the maths is apti is also easy to moderate, not as easy as previous session, as the morning session. But yeah, let's see. This is the first question coming up.
So these lengthy questions also tends to give a psychological impact to the student's
leave
mind.
this question. Ultimately, maybe 1 mark solution we have, but students will leave this question.
For a 1 mark question to read such a lengthy question, it is a very challenge. It is a courage that a student must have to invest such a time to read a 1 mark question.
Is it? Exactly.
It's a courage that a student needs to have. But such type of questions can be solved within a second.
Chalo. So check
continue
guys.
with aptitude, everyone.
Quickly check kar lete hain. Let's hurry up with the aptitude part. Yeah, this was the maths question only we were discussing earlier. Okay, so for that I need to make a simple Venn diagram. Guys, this is an expected question of Venn diagram. We have solved this earlier also, similar question. A survey of 450 students give the following data about the interest. Okay, about the interest of the subjects. Okay, 150 are interested in maths, 200 for physics, 175 for chemistry. 50 students are interested in maths and physics, 60 physics chemistry, 40 maths chemistry, 30 maths physics chemistry. What is the remaining students are interested in humanity? Based on the above information, number of students in humanity means what is that remaining students? What is that remaining students? So guys, if I just make you this Venn diagram, if I just make this Venn diagram, then the question is going to become really simple for you. Okay, let's say this is my total sample space. This is my total sample space, and I have 3 types of objects here. I have the 3 types of object, the maths, physics and chemistry. Okay, I have the maths, physics, chemistry, right? Okay, yeah, let us simply call it as ABC. Let's be simple, A, B, C. Now, what is the number of elements of A union B union C? What is the number of elements? It's a basic Venn diagram or set based question. This is given by the formula Na plus Nb plus NC minus the common of 2 minus n of A intersection B minus n of B intersection C minus n of C intersection A, right, plus plus n of A intersection B intersection C. जो 3 वाला common है, that is added finally, right? Okay, so what is the answer for this one? पहला data है 150, right? Then 150, 200, 175, 200. Then we have the 175 minus 50 minus 60 minus और क्या है minus 50 minus 60 minus 40. यहाँ तक आ गए minus 40 and added with the common is total 30. Right, common to all three is total 30. Guys, calculate this data. This is equal to the 405. So what should be the answer? Okay, the remaining ones will represent the humanities. Those who study humanity, and that is equal to the total sample space. That is equal to the total sample space, number of elements in sample space minus the union of A, B, C, and the answer is 450 minus 405, and that is equal to the 45. Isn't it, guys? Correct answer. Yes, Shiva Sai, absolutely correct answer. The correct answer is equal to the 45. The correct answer is 45. All okay? Chalo. So this is one of the Venn diagram expected regular 1 mark question just on using the formula of A union B union C. That's it. That must be very clearly known to you. Going ahead with the next question. What is the next question? An ant walks in a straight line. So this is not a typical question, but this is a little reading comprehension question. You can say an ant walks in a straight line on a plane, leaving behind a trace of its movement. मतलब जहां ant चलेगा ना, उसके हर एक कदम मेरे को बने हुए दिखेंगे. What is the trace of the movement it will leave behind? The initial position of the ant is at the point P. The initial position of the ant is at point P, that is facing east. Okay, the ant first turns 70-degree anti-clockwise P and then does the following 2 steps in sequence exactly 5 times before halting. Exactly 5 times before halting. So जो initial position है ना guys, that initial position is facing east, and then it turns nearly 72 degree. This should be the 72 degree. It turns 72 degree anti-clockwise at P and does the following. So it means this is going to be the initial movement. So what it does, moves 10 centimeter and then turn 45, and this is going to be repeated 5 times. This is going to be repeated 5 times. Yes, Yuvraj Singh, बहुत बढ़िया, right? Does the following 2 steps in a sequence exactly 5 times. So guys, if you see the options now, if you read the question and see the option, question is very simple. This is the initial direction. Okay, now 10 centimeter and 144 का movement. तो यहाँ पे 10 centimeter चलेगा. Let me make the rough thing here. It will go 10 centimeter and then turn 144 degree clockwise. Okay, तो यहाँ से clockwise जाने का मतलब, okay, going in this direction, right? So this will going to be 90 degree. This is perpendicular. So somewhere 90 plus 54, somewhere like this. Let's say this is the 144, right? So it is going to come back in this direction. Now let me show you the options, right? Correct, Surya. Now let me show you the options. Yeah. So what is going to be the option? Okay. The initial direction from P is 72 degree. Just a second. The initial direction from the P is the 72 degree, right? But how many lines should be there? 10 degrees will be traveled 5 times. So 5, a star will be there with the 5 lines. When the second transition we show kiya, it comes here. Okay, and henceforth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is horizontal. This is not 72 degree. This is not 72 degree. This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, and this is clearly, this is also not 72 degree. Right, and by the way, here the number of sides is too large, na? 5 times. It is traveling only 5 times. Okay, so definitely the correct answer is the D. The correct answer is the D. Ye jo hai na, okay, this is not equal to the 72. This is not equal to the 72. Okay, and hence this is not correct. Hence this is not correct. Got it, everybody? Got it, everybody? This is the correct answer, option number D. Dubai, you know, maybe the question looks little big, little lengthy, but if you read the question and if you follow the option specially, it is very pretty clear, obvious, 2 marks question. So that's why I'm telling you, aptitude is not tough, but it is just testing your patience. Ki aap pura question read kar rahe ho and whether you are concentrating on the option, then it is simple. Okay, next question. Okay, number third of the aptitude, guys. This is parallel line, simple, fundamental. What is the slope of this line, yaar? Okay. Or either you can solve by the coefficient or either we can solve by the slope. Y equal to mx plus c. Convert everything in the form of y equal to mx plus c. And no need to rearrange. Directly you can say, na, yahan pe slope hoga 2 by 3. What is the slope of the second line? Y going here, and that will become 3 by 2. That will become the 3 by 2. Right. Then this is m3, and that is equal to y. That is 4 by 6, and that is again 2 by 3. This is again 2 by 3. And what is the m4? This will go on the right side, and this is 6 by 9, and that is 2 by 3. I think there is a typo error here. Isko correct kar denge. This is plus. Ye jo second option hai, this should be the plus. This should be the plus definitely. Okay. So yahan pe jo slope hoga, in that case, this slope will become y equal to minus 3 by 2. Just check the data. That was the question actually. Right. Okay. So, yes. So, clearly M1, M3, M4 are equal, and equal slope means parallel lines. Line 2, 3, 4. Sorry, line 1, 3, 4. They are clearly parallel to each other. Okay. Line 1, 3, 4 are parallel to each other. And 2, when you solve, na, 2 by 3 into minus 3 by 2 will be minus 1. So, guys, when you take M2 into M1, minus 1. When you take M2 into M3, that is minus 1. When you take M2 into M4, that is minus 1. Matlab, the line 2 is perpendicular to the rest 3. So, what is the correct option? Okay. L2 parallel to L4? No, wrong. L1 parallel to L2? No. L2 to parallel hai nahi. L2 sabhi se perpendicular hai. L3 perpendicular to L4? Wrong. L3 and L4 are parallel. L4 perpendicular to L2? Yes, sir. L4 parallel to L3? Yes, sir. Correct answer is option number D. Simple. 2 marks. Even this time, they have, in the geometry especially, they have given the simple question as compared to previously. Okay. Yes, Yuvraj, thode se question na reading time is more. Okay. This is very simple question. Again, bonus hai, 2 marks ke liye. You know, EL tell the level of geometry is simpler than the previous years. Geometry bahut simple hai. Parallel perpendicular lines. Parallel line slope equal. Perpendicular line M1 into M2 should be minus 1. That's it, guys. Is it okay? So correct answer for this question is option number D. Moving ahead to the next question. Moving ahead to the next question. Next question kya hai? Guys, how simple question it is from the ratio. This is again a simple question of the ratio. X is to Y is to Z is 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. Okay, so what is this ratio? इसको simply लिख लेते हैं. X is to Y is to Z is 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. LCM is 12. So if I multiply by 12, ये हुआ 6. Then this is 4. And this becomes the 3. 6 is to 4 is to 3. So what is X plus Z minus Y divided by the Y? X ka value has 6K plus Z, that is 3K, minus Y, that is 4K, divided by 4K, and the answer is 5K by 4K, and KK cancel. Answer is the 1.25. This is really simple laddu question of the ratio. That's it. Yes, expected cutoff, topper marks, everything we will speak in the last. Don't worry. Is it done, guys? The simple one. This is again a simple one. Moving to the next question. What is the next question? Guys, morning half also, one partnership question is there, and this question also, there is one partnership element in this question. So, partnership ka question पूछा है. Okay, partnership ka question पूछा है. In a partnership business, the monthly investment by 3 friends for the first 6 months is in the ratio 3:4:5. Matlab, initial duration is also same. First 6 months, okay, first 6 months they are all investing. After 6 months, they had to increase their monthly investment, okay, by 10, 15 and 20% respectively of their initial monthly investment. The new investment ratio was kept constant for next 6 months. So देखो यहाँ पे important point क्या है? The first 6 months the time is common, and even the next 6 months their investments, the duration of the investment is common. Okay, so we know that the ratio of the profit, okay, the ratio of the profit P1 is to P2 is to P3 is C1 T1. It is ratio of capital into time, C3 T3. But here the T1 and T2 are T3. Pura tenure equal hai. So what is the ratio of the profits you want? Is C1 capital C2 Capital C3. Sir, what is the capital C1? So initial investment is in the ratio 3:4:5. So I can say the initial capital is 3K. Okay, but after 6 months, the first person will increase the capital by 10%. So this is going to be 10% से increase किया directly तो 3.3K हुआ. Earlier it was 3, now it is the 3.3. Sir, what should be the value of C2? So C2 is 4K, right? 4K and this is 15%. So 4 into ये हो गया 4.6, right? What should be the value of C3? Right, what should be the value of C3? That is the 5K, right? And 20% of 5 will be 1, so 5 plus 1, 6K, right? So this is 6.3. This is 6.3, अगला आ गया 8.6 and next is equal to the 11 in terms of K, in terms of K. So what is the final ratio? Right, so let's not treat a ratio in the decimal form, but we know it should be, the last term should be the multiple of 11, multiple of 11, so only in the option. अगर आप केवल last term को देखोगे, it is only option number D which is a multiple of 11, all other options are not divisible by 11. So 110 में convert करने के लिए into 10 कर देंगे, so 63, 86, 110, 63, 86, 110, that's it. 2 mark question. Definitely in the first half also there was a question of partnership. It was much simpler than this, although this is simpler, but I'm telling you now, only what thing they have done in this session, they have increased the length of the question. Question is on the same fundamental. In the morning, what was the twist? The time was not equal. In the first half, the question was time was unequal. So we will use C1, T1, C2, T2. Here, time is equal, even simple. But what is the only catch in the question? This much big. In the exam hall, you have to keep the patience that sometimes questions may be lengthy, but answer is as simple. Right? Always keep the patience. Especially somebody watching this session, those who are going to appear in the exam tomorrow, may be mechanical guys. If somebody is live, maybe because aptitude you will be following, मैं आपको clearly बता दूं कि आपको इतना रीड करना है, आपको इतना रीड करना है. कभी हो जाता है एप्टीट्यूड में that the question seems to be big. Okay, चलो, no problem राहुल, no problem. थोड़ा बहुत गलती हो गया होगा, tell you it up, but question is ultimately simple. And now sir, some more questions are there? Okay, questions are there. Yes, so yes, once again guys, one more question I had, sorry. I have 2 more questions. Okay guys, sir, 2 more minutes, right? So guys, syllogism as expected. Options we haven't received for this. ठीक है, options नहीं बताया student ने, but at least we can discuss the correct one. Note में नहीं जाते, यहीं कर लेते हैं इसको quickly. Some soaps are clean and all clean objects are wet. All clean objects are definitely wet. So if this is wet, this will read. Now all clean objects are wet, that is a subset. So this should represent the clean objects. And some soaps are clean. Some soaps are clean, matlab there will be some intersection between the soaps and clean. Now these are the 2 given statements, and what is the ethics of syllogism question? Whatever is the statement, okay, कभी आपको लगे कि बकवास भी बोल रहे हैं, don't worry, that is true. Okay, whatever the statement they say, that has to be taken as 100% true. उसमें आप argue नहीं करेंगे, and you have to decide which of the conclusion follows. Okay, so some clear objects are also soaps. Yes. If some A are B, some B are always equal to the A. Conclusion 1 is true. Okay, let me mark true. No clean object is a sieve. Arey wah. There are so many clean objects. Out of them, some of them are soap. Okay, this is false. This is false. Right. Some wet objects. There are so many wet objects, and some of them are soaps. 100% true. Venn diagram is the best method to solve this. And all wet objects are not soap. Only some of the wet objects are soap. Right. So this is false. So conclusion number 1 and conclusion number 3 likhana. Okay, they are true. Right, now there will be 4 options. Okay, so options are not available, but एक option होगा. Conclusion 1 and conclusion 3 are true. That you can mark it as the correct. Okay. Yes. More questions are coming up. Don't worry. Okay. One more last question of the aptitude I have is expected spatial aptitude, and straightforward question of the spatial aptitude actually coming up. Straightforward question of the spatial aptitude. Okay. उसने bold नहीं किया था. ठीक है, manage कर लेंगे. Okay. Yes, guys. So, for the picture shown above, which of the following is the correct picture representing reflection with respect to the mirror, which is shown here? This is the mirror, and even if they don't say mirror, fundamental of mirror image is mirror about the vertical. If they say water image, then it is the image about horizontal. ये ध्यान रखना है आपको. So, what is the correct answer, guys? When you take the mirror image, this is little shaded portion. Maybe बहुत ज़्यादा dark नहीं हुआ है, but आप समझ रहे होंगे. Okay, so this will come to the left. No option. Okay, exactly. It should come to the left and this particular portion going to the right. Correct answer is D. Finish. This is observation. Special aptitude से आसान कुछ नहीं हो सकता. Now I invite Abhinav Negi sir. With sir, what subject you are bringing now?
Soil and one SOM question.
Okay, great. How many soil question?
Soil questions, the ones are solved.
Okay.
And few, one question I'll be solving.
Okay, one soil and one SOM. Okay, guys. So yes. Come on, sir.
Bilkul.
Guys, so two more questions by Abhinav sir. One is by soil, one is by SOM. Hand over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you guys. So till now, how your those who have given the exam in the afternoon session, what are your feelings? Have you find difficult or easy? Just please let us know on the comment section. Okay, what you have take for this? This is a MSQ question. Okay, you can say a mixture of SOM and structural analysis. Guys, A is correct. Okay, according to Castigliano's theorem. C is also correct. Del U, you all know that deflection is del U by del P, and D is a Betty's law. Okay, I'm not going in detail. So A, C, and D. And guys, see the B option. These two are on the basis of Castigliano's theorem, and this is Betty's law. And B option, the shear force in a conjugate beam loaded by M by EI diagram of real beam is equal to corresponding deflection. Come on, yeah. This should be BMD, then it will be correct. Okay. The shear force is equal to M by EI diagram kiska? Shear force se hame kya pata? Shear force of the conjugate beam is the slope of the real beam, and bending moment of a conjugate beam is deflection. Okay, so I hope you all have done it correct. Let us know in the comment sections. Okay, now moving to the next question, that is of soil. Okay, so what options you have what you have done it correct? Please let us know in the comment section. What was the degree of consolidation here? Okay, so guys, here the formula has to be used is percent U. This capital U is degree of consolidation is UI minus U upon UI into 100. And suppose na, if in examination you forgot the formula, then you can validate it. At T is equal to 0, initially, what is the pore water pressure? What is U? U is equal to UI. So degree of consolidation, UI minus UI, that is 0. So degree of consolidation, that capital U is 0. Correct? Initially, it should be 0% consolidation. At T is equal to infinity, after a very, very long time. After a very, very long time, what is the excess pore water pressure? All pressure has been dissipated due to the load of the building or any other thing. So after long time, this excess pore water pressure at any time, this is excess pore water pressure at any time, not hydrostatic, excess more than hydrostatic. So this is 0. So UI upon UI into 100, that is degree of consolidation 100%. Suppose that in examination you forgot the formula, then you can validate from these two statements. Similar formula is for void ratios also and settlement also. Okay, so from here, if you're putting all the values here, you will be getting answer as 50%. Of course, I'm not going in detail of the solution. It will be UI initially will be 100 minus 50 upon 100 into 100. Okay, that will be equal to 50%. Of course, you can calculate from there. I'm not wasting time in that. Okay, so okay, so this is the marks that you can expect and corresponding rank. And of course, I have already told for new IITs, the rank should be around 2000. For old IITs, it is 1200, but in 1200, you will not be getting structures.
Yes.
Okay. And for PSU, guys, I'm not any predicting, because PSU one time seat might be x by 3, another time it is 3x. So variation of 9 times can be there, but MTech variation will not be that much. Yes. Okay. So if you want to know the difficulty level of paper 2 in sub-subjects like sir has told of structures and
engineering mechanics.
Sir is saying that I said ask some sir that what should be, it is easy, moderate or hard. Then sir said the word should be less than easy.
Yes,
but overall, since SOM is tougher, soil mechanics is tougher, overall we can say that paper 2 is tougher and students will be getting benefit on the scale up.
Yes. For normalization, definitely the aspirants who have appeared for paper 2, they will be getting the benefit of it, and basically the aspirants who has appeared for paper 1, and they will be at loss. Right, guys? So basically, see, don't worry about this. Like basically, just after 2 or 3 days, we are expecting the paper by Wednesday, and we'll be giving you a very detailed solution of the complete paper. And in that case, we'll be in better position to tell you about the normalization. Right now, these are the memory-based question, and you guys also know that basically the accuracy of these questions may be somewhere here and there, but as you guys have also basically vetted these questions, so we agree upon that fact. So just wait for 2 or 3 more days, let the questions comes. Until that, guys, have patience, and basically engineering services is on 20th of February. So what you guys should do, basically just on 15th and 16th, we guys have planned marathon session for general studies, and please take the benefit of it, right guys? And basically after that, you have to appear for the engineering services, and on the day of engineering services also we'll be bringing such sessions, but over there we will be giving you the sure shot solution, because we will be having the paper. So guys, do join us with us, Rohan sir.
So guys, this is now the end of the discussion of the GATE examination, right? And you must have seen that what kind of, if you are a 23 or a 24 student who is going to appear in 23 or 24, so you have seen what kind of questions are asked in the GATE examination, okay? What is the level of the examination, what type of preparation is required. So this is the time you should start preparing, okay? And do not do the mistakes, right? There are a lot of students who have made a lot of mistakes. Either they are got really conscious in the examination, or they were not able to revise properly, okay? So this is the time that you should start preparing and start formulating your strategy and excel in the 2023 examination. And if in case you are a aspirant who have already appeared for the 2022 examination and was not able to do well, so you can do much better with the prior knowledge of that you already have. So you can again buckle up and you can excel in 2023.
So first of all, I will congratulate all of you that you have appeared for the examination and you got the easiest question of almost previously conducted GATE examination, right? But at the same time, I will ask all of you, don't go and take a rest. If you are going to appear for the ES examination, go and prepare well. You have already visualized, you have already got the analysis. All are only fundamental questions, right? If it is tough will be for each and everyone, as Vinod sir is saying, isn't it, sir?
Yes.
So don't demoralize. Go and study for your engineering services examination. Prepare well, and all the best for the engineering services examination. At the same time, you already know that IRMS already notification they gave just on 10th of February. So it must be conducted within few of the months. They will say the detailed notification will come out. So you have a more opportunities going to come there. So those who has not done well, for them I'm saying that please don't waste your time and prepare well. Thank you all of you, and all the best for the next coming examination, isn't it?
Yes.
So we'll just conclude from here.
Yes.
Avino sir.
Okay,
Conclude everyone.
Okay, students are very hectic. They have from last few days they are very tense. Now relax for a couple of days. Enjoy, yaar.
Enjoy everyone.
Take rest tonight, guys. Take rest.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Best of luck. Best of luck, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Don't relax too much. ESC 2022 is also there.
But we also will be coming, no?
Again will be coming. Thank you.
Relax for 2 nights only.